Just keep it solid and you might make it out alive. Just keep it solid and you might make it out alive.
Isaac, what the hell's going on?
You know what it is, you know what it ain't. Like PLK, I go straight to the bank. Told you before, I tell you a game, bitch, I got the soda, yeah, I got the drink. I'm with my dogs, yeah, I'm with the gang. Rockin' with Rev and rockin' with Blaze. Shout out to Imagine, shout out GA, the mother pops whack, the mother boys lame. Now it's just a dual shot. Holla at me when the tools drop. Sony baby got the best box. We don't give a fuck about no Xbox. Clocking seconds like a wristwatch. Maggot chick, no ziplock. Dropping seconds off in the grave, then we dance on them like TikTok. Whoa.
Just keep it solid and you might make it out alive. Just keep it solid and you might make it out alive.
You know what it is, you know what it ain't. Like PLK, I go straight to the bank. Told you before, I tell you a game, bitch, I got the soda, yeah, I got the drink. I'm with my dogs, yeah, I'm with the gang. Rockin' with Rev and rockin' with Blaze. Shout out to Imagine, shout out GA, the mother pops whack, the mother boys lame. Now it's just a dual shot. Holla at me when the tools drop. Sony baby got the best box. We don't give a fuck about no Xbox. Clocking seconds like a wristwatch. Maggot chick, no ziplock. Dropping seconds off in the grave, then we dance on them like TikTok. Whoa.
Just keep it solid and you might make it out alive. Just keep it solid and you might make it out alive.
Hello? Hello. What's good, everybody? What's good? I was trying to run the intro a few times while I get my guest in here. He's gonna be a little bit late. Um I got the homie Porter Rock 77 coming through. And maybe a few other people, but while he gets his things in order, he said he was gonna be running late anyway. Just wanted to run that intro a little bit. Just, just stepping up the production a little bit. Shout out to my man Lazy Titan with the intro. He killed it. He fucking killed it, man. And shout out to Wonton Soup. Shout out to Alex for the intro song. Hopefully it grows on everybody. You know what I mean? Man, we we got some news, man. We got some news. I hope everybody's doing well. What's good? Yo, Truth hurts. You see that? Truth, you see I gave you a wrench. I don't want to hear nothing. Rich, the swag lord. Don't be banning nobody. Shout out to the chat. And look, man. Hey, what's funny? What's funny is I want to know how many people bought a PS5 Pro. Because I initially heard it was sold out. I went to PlayStation Direct and then it was sold out. But then every other retailer has it available, so it's kind of, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, someone's telling me, "Oh, Blaze, that's just because PlayStation allocated all the rest of their stock to these other retailers, and that's what's going on." But like I said, man, when Porter Art gets here, we'll ask him some questions because I seen some shit go down on Twitter that I thought was pretty funny. God damn, you got 2 PS5 Pros? 2 of them don't equal a 49. Hey, we're gonna talk about this whole 4090 debacle. Shout out to my guy Craig Harris. Hey, and another thing I want to tell you guys, we got briefly, and I'm gonna touch on this. After hours, you guys know this is SolidCast, the show. Then we got after hours every other week. We alternate, right? And it's more of a non-structured show. People chill, ask questions, shit like that. But we got a Spotify playlist that me and Lazy Titan put together. Just like late night vibes, like retro synthwaves, 80. So the SolidCast playlist, if you search SolidCast after hours on Spotify, you'll find it. Dope little playlist we put together. We were working all day with this shit. Really cool playlist. Check it out. But episode 100 is coming. Pause. So not next week, but the next week after that. And you know who I made a phone call to. Okay. I made the phone call to a certain individual. So hopefully episode 100, we'll have a nice show. But in the meantime, I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, I just can't believe some of the shit I've been seeing on Twitter. This is why I don't even fucking get on Twitter anymore, man. Twitter's a fucking cesspool. It's a popularity contest. It's, you know what I mean? Oh my God. It smells like rice and beans, man. What the fuck? Oh shit. Boricua, Bonana, Dominicano.
My man said it smells like rice and beans. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, if you say it smells like linguine, I'm gonna fall back.
Hold on real quick.
Yeah, do what you gotta do, bro.
This motherfucker.
Shout out to P-Rock, bro. Hey, I'm gonna say something about P-Rock too. This guy, man, he, no matter what I ask him, he's so informative, Porter Rock. It don't matter what I ask him, he's always got an answer for it. That fuck gaming topic. It don't matter what I ask him, he's very knowledgeable. And Porter Rock, what's going on with Twitter? I retweeted one of your tweets, and this is why I'm like, you called somebody a clown because, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, you don't talk about tech or some shit. What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell happened with that? And first of all, Porter Rock, thank you for coming so much because I know I've been texting Porter Rock, hey Porter Rock, you my wife, or you know what I mean. So I really appreciate you, P Rock.
No doubt. I could be here. I could spend some time. Oh my God. All right. So what happened on Twitter is really the whole thing comes from some of these, and I guess it's not. I can't even say. At first I thought it was just the Xbox refugees, right? But really, it's grifters too, right? You know how shit is on social media, try to get engagement and stuff. Dudes are building these PCs that damn well they're not playing on, right? They're building these $700 PCs just to say, hey, we can build something that's the same as the Pro. Here you go, blah 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 blah, drop down box. Here you go, $730 or something, right? But when you look at the details, like the GPU is not similar, right? Like they use an AMD GPU, right? They're saying, oh, this is similar, but wait a minute, it doesn't have the RDNA for ray tracing. It doesn't have the AI upscaler, right? So you're missing features. So you can't use any AMD card because none of the AMD cards has that tech yet. So you got to use an NVIDIA card because they have DLSS and stuff, right?
Right.
But they don't do that, right? And for whatever reason, every single build that I've seen that's a $700 bill, every single one of them has a 1 terabyte or less SSD.
Right.
And last I checked, the PlayStation 5 Pro has 2. Like y'all can't count to 2 for some whatever reason. There's always a caveat. That's why I call these caveat builds. There's always something with this PC build. It's either old parts that are used that you have to source from fucking Facebook Marketplace, all this shit to put together. 1 terabyte of SSD only, never 2 terabytes. They never use 2, the full 2, right? A weaker CPU or a weaker GPU.
Oh, a $700 PC. Get out of here, man.
So the thing is, they just put together all this shit at a price point around 700, maybe 8, and say, "Yep, this is equivalent." When it's not, like all the genuine PC like YouTubers or whatever that actually built an equivalent PlayStation 5 Pro spec for spec, meaning it has some type of AI upscaling, almost the same level, equivalent to RDNA 4 ray tracing, 2 terabytes of SSD, right? A controller, blah blah blah. For like specs, it's like anywhere around $1,200 to $1,300, and those guys are like, "Yo, the pros, like from a technology standpoint, that's a good deal." Because if you try to do it on PC, you spending like $1,300. So like that's pretty good. But the dudes that are focused on nah, I could do this for $700. The shit is used and all this weird shit.
Bro, I don't want no $700 PC. And shout out to you. Listen, I love Craig Harris. That's my guy, bro. I fuck with Craig. I've known him for a long time. I just appreciate the honesty. Like, hey, Craig, hey, this ain't a bleed blue podcast. Like that shit.
Yeah. It's funny. I'm like, bro, what you doing? We were all on him and stuff like that. I mean, that's how he feels. We're like, I say, hey, his comments does not represent 60 frames, no lag. Like we read a disclaimer, right? But but once again, you got frauds in the community. Say, oh, Puerto Rico, your show's a fraud. You got Craig saying it's a 490. You didn't say nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? We all went after him, and I had to put that clip. You see what I'm saying?
You guys are all mad fair about that.
Yeah, we were even J Bar. He's like, yo, I'm the biggest PlayStation fanboy in the world, but we're not doing that. Even J Bar is like, nah, we're not doing that. But yes, you see what I'm saying? And some of these dudes get mad because you have the Xbox podcast that do say stupid shit, and none of them call it out. Right? You could play the whole show. Nobody says nothing. They just be like,
that's true. They really let shit ride.
They will not. Yeah, they lay shit. Like, we won't let shit ride in our show. I don't care who you are. You say some crazy shit, I'd be like, nope, not here. No.
That is true.
Nothing of that crazy will ride on 60 Frames Don't Like. But on the Xbox shows, they will let the silliest shit ride. Shit that's so obviously wrong.
Yeah, man.
For once, I don't know how the Xbox community just lets Boom keep saying God of War is coming to Xbox. It blows my mind. Bro, nobody's checking them. Shout out to Boom and whatever, but I don't know how he didn't get jaw checked by his own community. Like, Boom, stop it. God of War on Xbox. Like, we can't even get Stellar Blade. We're gonna get God of War. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
That podcast is
fucking Sony won't even let you have Lego.
Horizon
Lego.
facts.
They'll let Nintendo have Lego, but you can't get Lego. You're gonna get God of War? What? Come on now. They gotta stop.
Yeah, dude. I think a lot of those. I don't want to talk shit about Boom. I don't know the guy, but like, there's a lot of delusional shit being said on these fucking podcasts, bro. I'm not saying it don't happen on the PlayStation side, Puerto Rock, but like, they're in denial at this point. I swear to God, they really are. They're in denial, bro. Man, like, I feel like there's a lot of news all of a sudden. You know, I said, hey, the PS5 Pro sold out on the Direct on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And Puerto Rock, I was rewatching one of your shows because I do watch them. And you're the one that said, I think you said this. You said the PS4 Pro never sold out.
Yeah, it never did.
Right?
I don't know.
So what the fuck?
I don't know what the argument is. Like, oh, PS5 Pro didn't sell out, so whatever. I'm like, bro, you guys who cap for the Pro didn't sell out either. So like what we're talking about. In fact, and I know because I won the bet because of the PS4 Slim. That was the whole Xbox, PS4, who's going to win NPD. And I had a $60 bet with Z and D-Batch. So I know intimately, you know. But in 2016, though, when the PS4 Pro launched, I saw it myself. They were everywhere. I didn't buy it. I saw it myself. Hell, the PS4 didn't even sell out when it launched. 2013, you could get a PS4 easy.
I feel like them shits were hard, Puerto Rock.
I grabbed the box and I put it back on the shelf and walked away. I didn't buy a PS4 until 2015. Like if I wanted a day one, I could. Yeah, I grabbed it. My brother-in-law bought it. Right, he bought it to get back into PlayStation. Right, because he was on 360, and you know the whole swagger. He's like, fuck, I'm getting a PS4. But me, I'm like, you know, I was on a PS3 primarily, and I'm like, man, PS4, like, knack. In Killzone,
yeah,
I wasn't feeling it. Yeah, I wasn't feeling nothing. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do on this thing? I'm like, I'll just wait a little bit. You know, when the game's come, I'll be fine. I don't need to worry about this shit.
That's why they can't talk shit to you.
In fact, so my brother-in-law went. He's like, man, I hope I could find one. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? Come on, let me show you where you get it. Boom, right there. Bow. Got it that day. No lines. Like they were everywhere. PlayStation 4s was everywhere. I was like,
really? Man, for me, they were fucking. It was a hot. I couldn't get one.
Shit. Too bad you didn't know me back then. I go be like, how many you want? I get you like 10 if you want. It was just everywhere. It wasn't sold out before. I know people were saying that online. I'm like, what are you talking about? I could grab one right now. I just don't want to.
Where were you? You weren't overseas, were you?
No, I was in North Carolina.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was in North Carolina. That's where in fact, I just because the year before is when I bought my house. I bought my house in 2012. That's how I know specifically. I bought my house in 2012, and then my brother-in-law moved in with me to start new work in North Carolina, and then around that time, he had his 360 and all that shit and whatever. But yeah.
So let's talk about this Halo shit, right?
Oh man.
Listen, nobody. I feel like even Puerto Rock, bro. I don't care how much of a PlayStation fan he is. He doesn't want Halo to fail or die. Like I truly. What do you get out of seeing Halo fail and die?
So that's the thing. I don't. When it comes to a product, I don't have any animosity against any game. Like there's no game I could be like, oh, I hope this game fails. Like I never saw even like Gran Turismo. You know, I hate racing games. Racing games are dog shit. But never once do I wish any of them to fail. Like it's whatever. I just ignore it. If it's something I don't like, I just ignore it. Right, in terms of the content to play. Right. But it's not really wanting. Like that's another thing. It's not about wanting. It's about recognizing. Microsoft failed Halo. They made the wrong decisions. The studios, whoever's in charge, made the wrong decisions. They're the ones that, it was when Halo became great, it was because the right people was managing it. And that's why Halo was great. And then those people left to move on to Destiny. A new studio was formed with some of the remnants of Bungie, but it was clear that the main people that had a vision for Halo are not there no more. And it went from a juggernaut, right? One of the top games of a generation with the best multiplayer.
It really was.
To at best mid. Halo
At
became
best.
at best mid, right? Like you can't really like right now. Halo is only living on its legacy rather than what it's doing now.
Facts.
You know, like right now, people respect Halo for what it did in the past, right? But not for what it's doing now. Because what, like, let's say what it's doing now was a brand new IP, no one would care. If Halo Infinite was a brand new IP, no one would give a shit. No one would care.
So bring me up to speed, Podark. This is 343.
Yeah,
Just
they rebranded
rebranded,
themselves. Yeah.
rebranded different higher ups.
So someone must have worked with the government because that's what we do. When certain don't work, they just change the name of the project.
Crazy.
So somebody was a former Marine or a soldier or something. Because that's such a rule from the government. We're just gonna rebrand the whole thing, right? But to be fair though, sometimes a rebranding is what you need, right? 1343. All right, I get it. The hardcore fans know what 343 means. The casuals may not. Clearly, Destin Legary didn't know. He had no idea.
Clearly.
Literally, on his own channel, he's like, and this was named 343. I don't really know why. Maybe it's some type of Halo reference. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, yo, this dude been capping for Xbox. I cap, bro. He even did the weird wavy hand cap. And he didn't know what 343 meant. I'm like, yo, the audacity of this dude, bro. Like, yo. So he had no idea. So at least Halo Studios, it's clear, it's clean. It technically, that's what they should have been called anyway. Because I thought when they called themselves 343 Industries, I thought they might venture off into other things.
Right. Yep.
But they're not. They're not. They're always going to be the Halo Studio. So that's it. You're the Halo Studio. Just call yourself the Halo Studio. So the rebranding, at least everybody knows laser focus. So I could kind of get it, right?
They're slaves to Halo though, Porter. Like, what about if they do want to make something? You remember Xbox said no, you can't make Destiny. You know, we're good. And look what happened.
Bungie.
Like,
yeah. So yeah, they try to make Bungie the Halo Studio, and Bungie, while Bungie created Halo, they were never meant to be a Halo studio
forever.
They're a multiplayer studio, and they'll make any game multiplayer. Yeah. So once again, one of many decisions Xbox punted into the stands. Like, man, they made some bad decisions. It's crazy.
But what is this gonna change? Like, all right, they got rid of they cut the snake's head, a new head grew up. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, do you feel like the narrative's gonna change for Halo or people? Like, to me, they gotta prove it. Porter Rock, they gotta prove this shit to me. Like, I'm sorry, like I like Halo, but they need to still prove it. Like they have to.
So listening to their little 10-minute whatever, right? One thing was interesting. They had problems juggling their own engine and creating a game, right? And I think it was one of them. I think the female, the lady, I think she's a creative director. One of them was saying they were both technical and game developers at the same time. And it just sounded like they were having issues trying to keep up with the space engine. And they don't want to do that. Like, it took up time. Instead of focusing on the game, they also had to focus on the engine, fixing the engine. Like, they couldn't task somebody else to fix the engine, So, like, if something's wrong with the engine, like, they should be familiar. But let's say that, like, they built something and it's not running that well. Now they got to stop progress on the game and figure out the algorithm, figure out the numbers, the ones and zeros on their own engine. And it sounds like that was a thing for them, right? So imagine you're still trying to optimize the engine or even make it run well. We don't know to what degree, how much trouble they have. On top of that, you're trying to get it work on the Series S, the Series X, and PC day and date. That's a lot, right? And then you're like, and then you also have to ask yourself, how was the engine built in the first place, right? See, the thing, I will say this, and this should have gave us a clue. The Decima engine, believe it or not, was built for PC and console. It wasn't built exclusively for just the PlayStation, right? And yeah, this was a while. This was around PlayStation 4 era, right? I thought Guerrilla was going to get into the business like Unreal Engine, where they're just going to license out Decima. That's what I thought. I thought they made an engine they could license out and anybody could use. But look what ended up happening, right? But it sounds like the studio was just too much of a challenge trying to manage your own engine, manage a game, live service, Xbox Series S, X, and PC. It was just too much. But I think that's probably one thing they have to get off their plate. They don't want to be technical guys no more. They don't want that. They want an engine that's there, that's ready, that's multi-plat and focused in mind, adaptable to any platform, and they just got to worry about the games. That's it. They just got to worry about the creativity behind the games. So I think that's the first step. The second step, it sounds like they want to go back to the beginning, which I think is a great idea. I always felt they should have never continued what Bungie did. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that, right? In fact, this is my philosophy. Any studio that's gonna take on a franchise from another studio because another studio doesn't want to do it no more, that studio needs to start over. Don't continue what they did because you're not gonna do what they did. It's just not gonna work. Take the IP, design it for yourself now from the ground up. Just reboot it. That's what they should have done from the get-go. They should have rebooted Halo from scratch, right? So that way 340 Industries has their own Halo universe instead of trying to keep up with Bungie and continue with what Bungie did. Because as you can see, right, they just didn't do a good job, right? They don't have the creative story. It was Bungie's creative story. It was their story, and now they're not there no more. So you're trying to match the story they created, but they're not there. And they just didn't do it right? So this sounds like it's going to be a reboot, right? Which is good for two reasons. Number one, they can actually build their storyline from the ground up the way they want to, right? Reimagine a lot of things, keep some things familiar, but also reimagine a lot of storylines, right? And then number two, this is their opportunity. And yeah, I'm going to put my pony hat on. They're going to bring in the PlayStation gamers in on this. So that way, both communities are in on the story right from the beginning. And I think side topic, and I'm thinking Coalition's doing the same thing because notice their next game's a prequel. They're going all the way back to the beginning. And guess who's perfect for that? You bring in a new audience instead of continuing Kate's story, which is all fucked up, whatever. Bringing people in the middle of that bullshit. Nah, we're gonna start here, bring everybody in, and now we're gonna move forward again. Everybody in line, everybody in sync. Cool. PlayStation guys, you caught up, because there are places like I played Halo, so I won't be lost. I played Gears, I won't be lost. But remember, Xbox 360, hell, OG Xbox only sold 25 million. So a lot of people didn't play. Hell, there are 360 guys that didn't even play the OG Halo. Remember, the OG Xbox was 25 million strong. 360 was 80 million. Majority of the Xbox fans started on 360, not on the OG Xbox. I was an OG Halo Combat Evolved guy and a Halo 2. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of PlayStation gamers never owned an Xbox ever, right? So now I would say Microsoft is trying to make sure this whole huge community is in sync with everybody. PC, Xbox, PlayStation, everybody's in sync. Cool. Let's keep it pushing while they have the opportunity to reboot. Because continuing the story is a mess. It's just a whole mess.
Hey, you spitting right now because they would have to introduce. That's why they're prequels. That's why they're starting from the beginning. It makes sense because then they would have to bring all those older games to PlayStation, and the fan base is just not familiar, or they might not be familiar with it. And what Portorock is saying, chat, listen to what the fuck he's saying. Unreal Engine. Again, Halo Infinite, one of its biggest problems was content release. Okay, so if they were to bring people in, hey, look, we're struggling. We need people to make microtransactions. Well, shit. We don't. How do you? They're not familiar with the engine, but Unreal Engine's. You know what I mean?
Good point. Because if you hire new people, contractors,
right,
especially, and you only got them there for 18 months, the first couple of months out of that 18-month contract is like, what the hell is this? They're like, oh, this called Slip Space, and like,
right.
They never used anything like it before because no one else was using this. So they got to learn this from scratch. Like, man, all right. You know what I'm saying? So you're trying to figure this engine out as you get people into the studio. Some people leave. People with the most experience leave. So you get new guys, and now the new guys need a couple of months. They scratch all that. Unreal Engine, the whole entire gaming industry knows Unreal Engine. So you can hire anybody on the spot. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you can hire people who work on Unreal Engine 5 and already made games for PlayStation. They'll be like, oh, yeah, I've been done that. That's easy. They'll be like, all right, cool, quick.
That's
You
a
know what I'm saying?
fucking great point.
Yeah, so that's easy for them. So that's not going to be a problem making games for PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. Anybody they hire, anybody they need, boom. Yeah, I know that. Everybody knows that. Like, who doesn't, like, for most, everybody knows how to put Unreal Engine on the PlayStation platform. That's like common,
Right.
because again, PlayStation is, more often than not, the most dominant console in the gaming market, which means most developers are familiar with it.
Right.
You're not going to see a lot of developers that say, "Oh, I never worked on a PlayStation before." Like, what? How? With all the games that come out on it, you never worked on it. There's most developers, they know PlayStation. So it's easy for them. And that's going to be an easier time, which means Halo Studios can now focus more on creativity, content, a nice, good story, right?
Like I said, Porter Rock's onto something, bro. The move to Unreal Engine is for many reasons, right? Maybe they like the fidelity and there's a lot of shit they can do, but the industry's familiar with Unreal Engine, bro. That's it right there.
I would say the more people adopt Unreal Engine, the more. To me, Unreal Engine is going to become the Windows of engines in gaming. It's just for good or bad, because I know some people don't like it. Some people say it's not well optimized. Whatever. For better or for worse, everybody's going to start using it because it's going to be so common. You know what I'm saying? So at a certain point, I think Unreal Engine is going to hit the point where it's going to be the Windows of engines in gaming, where it's just.
I think it already is that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, everybody just uses it. It's just automatic. Like, why use any other engine? Like, the only people that's going to have their own engines is like the first party. Right. And then a few others, like maybe CD Projekt Red. Wait a minute. Did CD Projekt Red start? No, they didn't. Square started using UE, though. They gave up their
first party using Unreal?
Sony Ben.
That's right.
Sony Ben uses Unreal 4. Yeah, they use Unreal. And the Square Enix started using Unreal. They gave up on their Luminous. They're using Unreal. It's like, for some people, it's like, all right, whatever. Everybody's using it. We might as well all use it.
But it's concerning a little bit, Porter. You see games. I don't know what it is about Unreal Engine. It's not even like a PlayStation thing. Like Unreal Engine, I don't know if, like, as familiar as these developers are, like, there's always seems to be some sort of issue with Unreal Engine 5 games. Like, there's something.
Like it's optimization. Like, that's why I said it's like it's going to be the Windows of engines. Everybody using it, but there's always something wrong with Windows, right? How like the operating system? It's the most used operating system in the world. Why is it like this? Like, this shit should be pristine. Everyone is using it, but there's always something messed up on this goddamn OS. Always, you know what I'm saying? So, but So, I mean, it is what it is, right?
I think,
and then again, it's a multi-plat engine, right? That's the thing, right?
It is. That's
like
true.
Naughty Dog's engine, pound for pound, is better, but only because Naughty Dog focuses on that one platform. So they make some incredible good-looking games. It's quality. You know what I'm saying? It has that, that pristine detail.
I love proprietary engines.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's and Naughty Dog, they got their engine on Smash. They mastered that engine, right? Especially for PlayStation platform and stuff like that, right? But for a multi-plat studio, you need something versatile. But versatility means you're the jack of all trades, but you're not the master of any of them. You're not going to master. You're not going to be a master at any specific thing. You're just going to be good enough, right? And then at that point, depending on the platform you're playing on, it might be one certain thing might be better here, while another aspect of Unreal Engine might be better on this platform. While on PC, depending on the type of build you have and the type of configuration, certain things might be great, while other things might be shitty, right? Like ray tracing part of it might be phenomenal if you have a certain NVIDIA card, but if you have AMD, you're like, man, ray tracing really sucks on this game. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? Xbox's two biggest franchises are now utilizing Unreal. I don't know what to think of that, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, it makes me think.
Well, think about it this way: are they the biggest franchise now? Don't use the past. Use presently. Do you consider? Xbox. Yeah. Do you just even for Xbox? Do you consider? Let me ask you this: what you think is bigger right now? Right now for the platform, Sea of Thieves or Halo Infinite?
Oh man.
Honestly, from an objective viewpoint, which is the bigger game? Halo Infinite or Sea of Thieves?
If we're talking numbers,
That's all that matters. Not opinion, not how we feel. Which is the game gamers are really playing?
you're
on
right.
Xbox.
No,
It's
you're
Sea
right.
of Thieves. Sea of Thieves has a bigger player count than Halo Infinite.
That's fucking weird.
Whoever would have thought that Halo is not one of the most played games, or at least one of the most played first party on Xbox?
Sea of Thieves was on August NPD list. What the fuck? Yo,
Oh yeah, I mean, hold on, yeah, because I did because Matt Piscatella, he's on Threads, and I guess an app called Blue Sky. What is Blue Sky? I never heard of that. I'm gonna check it out.
Blue Sky app?
Yeah, I guess it's like the new Twitter.
Real shit. I'm gonna have to fuck with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna check with it. But he's on Threads. The
Yeah, I know
Instagram, Instagram Threads. Yeah, so that's where he's posting his stuff. But let me see. Oh yeah, Sea of Thieves is ranked 16th.
Bro, that is nuts.
You know what I'm saying? And Forza Horizon 5 is on there too.
What's in their top 5?
Oh, so no, the top 5 is Madden 25,
Of course.
college football 25. Yo, it's crazy how you sell the same game twice just because it's a different name.
Crazy.
Yo, EA
That's the biggest scam ever, bro.
Wow, yeah, it's the same fucking game. The only
Right.
thing is, like, the sports college is like more arcadey, it's faster.
Yes.
But
yes.
It's the same engine, man. All right, so Madden's number 1. College football is number 2. Star Wars Outlaws is number 3. EA Sports
Really?
MVP bundle is number 4, and Elden Ring is number 5. So
Wait, I
EA
thought Star
ate
Wars
this one.
Outlaws wasn't doing good.
No, it did. It's just, but this is MPD. This is like the first month, right?
Okay.
It probably this is August, so
True,
it probably fell off. But to finish off the top 10, so number 5 is Elden Ring, number 6 is Hogwarts Legacy. That shit is crazy, bro.
It's still charting, bro.
Elden Ring and Hogwarts Legacy still charting. That shit is crazy. Minecraft is number 7, which is crazy. Modern Warfare 3 is number 8. Spider-Man 2 is number 9, bro.
Damn.
And then number 10 is Visions of Mana. Which is crazy.
There's a few surprises in there.
Yeah. Ghost of Tsushima is 15. This is crazy. There's some weird shit here. Like Forza Horizon and Gran Turismo are back at the top 20. What the fuck is going on, bro?
I never asked you about Ghost.
Yeah. What's up?
I never get to. I haven't been on 60 on the podcast, and it's like I never got to ask. I asked J-Dub because he called me immediately, like, "Oh, we got one." I said, "Yeah, we do got one." But my initial thoughts was, "All right, we got a first party game." But I went to Twitter, and it's like, you know what I mean? Oh, there's bits, and she's got a fucking haircut, a weird haircut. It's like,
man, I'm so tired of these anti-woke grifters, bro. They complain about anything now.
Listen,
bro, they're trying to make any scenario. Listen, if there's a woman, a minority, something, they're gonna try to tie it up to DEI. It's getting ridiculous, bro. They even looking at chins and shit. You said DEI chin, inclusive chin. I'm like, what are we talking about here? Like, I don't want to deal with this shit.
But that's
the problem is, right? That type of grifting brings in a lot of engagement, right? Rage bait of that level. Listen, politics is bad, bro. Politics is bad. Nasty. You think console war is bad, bro? I'll console war in public before I will talk politics. That shit is straight up embarrassing. What's happening to politics, right? It is crazy insanity, right? So that whole woke and all that shit is just taking over, right? But here's the thing: if you got a taste for that, it's like fucking crack, right? If you got a taste for it and you got this huge engagement, you don't want to stop. You want to keep getting engagement. Here's the problem: there's not a lot of woke, anti-woke content out there. There's not a lot. It's not like it's flooded in the streets every single hour. No. So now they have to make shit up. So almost anything is going to be an issue. Anything. anything.
What I was getting to, Portark, is I was excited. I was like, wow, we got a first party game. And then it's like, well, it's like, bro, Blaze, well, she does this and she does that and she says this and she's part of this group. But it's like, but Portark, in my opinion, it's like, all right, if you guys want me to look and dig into this girl, what she does on her fucking personal, I don't give a fuck what she does on her personal. Listen, as long as she's scripted correctly, the storyline and everything's good, that's all I give a fuck about. Now, Portark, I'll be real with you. If this shit was spilling into our games, if like they're putting some forced shit in the game, whatever, that's a different conversation. But I don't give a fuck what she does on her spare time. I don't care who she tweets or blocks. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't.
Yeah, they brought up her personal life story, her political views, what she does. She hates Trump, all this
Everybody
shit.
has different
like I
views,
don't like I don't even know the actress, and I'm not trying to know her.
I don't give a fuck about her. Just make a good game. Make sure she's voice acted correctly.
If she's a voice actress, do your job, and that's it. Like, I don't care about her personal side. Like, what are we talking about here? You know, unless she's out there killing Puerto Ricans, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Especially Puerto Ricans.
Speaking of Puerto Ricans, what's up? I'm in the building. What up, Puerto Rico,
brother? You know, unless she's a Boston Red Sox fan, then I will have an issue.
Exactly.
Then
we have issues.
Then I can't support that game. Can't support.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're done.
That's it.
The Red Sox.
By the way, Yankees in the ALCS once again. Let's go.
Oh, good job. Fuck the
Yankees.
Yeah, he said, fuck the Yankees. Yeah, we're playing Cleveland.
The Yankees, bro.
And the Mets are playing the Dodgers.
I
want to see another Subway Series.
Who's the Dodgers?
The Dodgers are playing.
Mooch is a Mets fan. The Mets.
Sorry, Mets.
Yeah, they're playing the Mets.
Yeah, Mooch is a Mets fan.
Yeah, man. I just want to get your opinion on that because, like I said, Mets is Puerto Rican. I think he's half and half.
Puertorriqueño nacido y criado en Puerto Rico.
Whatever. Yeah, I co-sign that. Whatever you said.
He was born and raised. He's fresh. He's fresh from this. I'm a New Yorican.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you were born in New York, but you're Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the New Yorican. Yeah.
I'm a New Yorican.
Is that what they call that shit?
No.
That's what they call it. Yeah. If you were born in New York to Puerto Rican parents,
yeah.
Hey, like I said, I was excited that we finally got a first party. I was telling Meds this, bro. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, state of play, no first party, no first party, no first party."
They got
bro,
it.
We got a first party. Like, can we just see what the game's hitting for before we start doing all this extra shit, bro? Please. That's all I'm asking for. Like, listen, Jin Sakai, like, bro, and shout out to Jack. I mean, Jin Sakai was a cool character, but it's not like he was this engaging, super intriguing. Like, oh my god, Jin Sakai is this incredible fucking voice act. Half the people played this shit in Japanese, bro. What are we talking about?
You
They didn't understand what they were saying.
So the one thing I like about this direction is the Ghost franchise isn't relying on that one character, because now that's hard, right? To develop that one character and keep them relevant game after game after game after game and stuff like that. So instead, they're going after different stories in Japan with kind of like a similar theme, you know. So I'm cool with this Ghost of Yotei, right? So that way, you know, they're not trying to develop, you know, Jin Sakai or whatever. So I'm cool with that.
Bro,
Again, it also opens up creativity now. They're not stuck on this path now for the sequel.
Whoa.
You know? So again, just make a good game, make a great story. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I didn't know Solid Red was showing up tonight. What the fuck?
Is he? Nah.
That's just you, Meds. That's Meds. Never mind.
Ah, shit. The ball.
He making fun of me because I shaved my head.
What the hell? You shaved your head? Hey.
Mira, cabezón. ¿Y qué?
Hey, mira. Yo, I tried that bald shit out a few months ago, and I'll tell you what, man, I liked it. I like it. You wake up in the morning, you don't have.
Well, you got the right. You got the right shape. You got the right shape head, though.
You don't have to. You do your hair like it's nice. I like it. So I'm doing it from now on. I'm just shaving my head from now on. I've been doing.
You gotta have the right shape head. You gotta have the right shape head.
You do. You know. You definitely
have the good shape, but I feel like everybody does. People.
No, not me. Listen, I went to boot camp. I know how I look bald. Never again. Never again.
I'm rocking it out.
You're not bald, Puerto Rock.
No, I'm not bald. But I said in boot camp, you
got to shave.
Bald.
Yeah, they give you that buzz cut.
Yeah, you get the buzz cut. So I know how I look bald. Not for me.
I think you know what? I don't want to blind everybody, so I'll put a hat on.
But, you know what I'm saying? That not for me, dog.
But,
Can't do
I
it.
shave my head and bro, it's liberating. It's awesome. Like I said, I wake up in the morning. It's like an
Look at
extra.
you,
Like, 10
especially
minutes, like,
especially haircuts are like $50.
Yo, can we? Yo, what the fuck? Why are
Yo,
haircuts
haircut.
so expensive? And then they expect you to
Yo.
give them another $20 tip on top of that. That's
Yo,
crazy.
it's crazy. It's crazy. Haircuts is expensive, man.
I'm gonna keep the bald look. I like it. But anyway,
Good
what
for
was
you.
we on? Oh, we were talking about Ghost of
Ghost.
Yotei. I'm gonna tell you what, guys. I don't agree with you guys. I think it's lame that they're changing Jin, but whatever. I mean, if you guys like it, I love it.
Listen, meds. This is what 300 years in the future, or am I?
Yeah, it's not even the same
it has
time
to be.
period.
That's the only excuse they can make up to kill off Jin.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? They might go back to it. All I'm saying is I'm happy I'm getting a first party game from PlayStation. People clamoring what they're doing.
Oh
What
yeah,
they're
I'm
doing.
happy for that too, for sure.
You know,
And
you know what I mean. And the people that all of a sudden say, "Oh, I don't see an upgrade. This game looks like Ghost of Tsushima." Didn't you just tell me a fucking year ago that Ghost of Tsushima is one of the best looking games, but now it's not good enough visually? It's like, come on, bro. Y'all just want to fucking make an excuse for fucking everything.
Standards change, Blaze, because Horizon Zero Dawn looked great, but now there's a remaster, so obviously,
Right.
Horizon Zero Dawn
Okay,
looks
and that's a
great.
fair point.
But I would say most people saw Ghost on their phone at 1080p.
True.
Let's all be
That's
honest.
true.
Let's all be honest. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different once you have it on your TV, on your console, on your
It is
4K
different.
display.
Nobody's
Absolutely
seen
different.
Nobody's seen Horizon Forbidden West and said everybody looked at it like, oh, it looks like Horizon. But when you actually played Forbidden West, you're like, wow, this is a big upgrade.
Yeah, you know, so I have no doubt. I mean, you know, the studio did a great job with Ghost, right? And Sucker Punch has always been a good studio, right? And they're just getting better. Now all of a sudden they don't know what they're doing. Come on now, they're not gonna just suck out of the blue. Now it could flop, I'm saying, but come on now, you know. Let's be honest. PlayStation hate is great for engagement. It's the best engagement in gaming right now. PlayStation hate. It does. It really like a motherfucker.
Yo, Porter Rock.
PlayStation hate trends. I'm like, holy shit.
No, Porter Rock. Listen, and listen. Wow. This is not because I bleed X's and O's. I promise you, these motherfuckers can't keep placing out. Like, there's no bro. A lot of people wouldn't even have they wouldn't have a YouTube channel without PlayStation right now. I promise you.
You know, PlayStation hate is, you know, it's punch up. It's the punch up joke. You know, I mean,
you can't even hate on Xbox anymore because it's like you're kicking something. It's like,
it's
hating on Xbox is just old and tired because it's been done.
It's already beat to death, right? So
you're beating it exactly.
Me, I'm gonna make glue at that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But everybody else, if you really want the engagement, you go after PlayStation. You complain about anything, like literally anything. Like motherfuckers complain about a $30 stand that you don't even need. Like, holy shit. Like, bro, like, yo, that shit was crazy, right? The first complaint was that it came with a stand and you need to screw it on. And everybody complained. Oh, it's a poor design. It should have been built in a way where you don't need to do this. All right. So then Sony does that. Sony built it in a way where you don't need the stand, but if you do want one, they made it aesthetically pleasing. That's why the new one's chrome and shiny, because it's really nice. More for nice. because it's more aesthetic than it is function, right? But you don't need it no more, and they're still complaining. So you complain that you needed it, and now you complain that you don't have it. They're like, y'all motherfuckers are stupid as fuck, bro.
Maybe I'm exaggerating.
Yo, bro, de peinado hace rollo. What the fuck is going on? Not you. You can't do either.
You know? Whatever he said. I think he said something about your hair. Obviously.
You know, you comb it or you do rolls. You know, you tell women, you know, either you comb your hair or you do rolls.
I've never seen a flock to PC gaming. I said this to Meds, I think last week, a week before. Like the flock to PC gaming has been real. I've never seen so many people move and whatever, you know, I don't give a fuck. As long as you guys playing your games, I don't care where the fuck you, wherever you enjoy playing games, play them. I'm just saying I've seen a migration. And I also feel like the hate for PlayStation, even though it could be valid, Porter Rock, there's certain things that are valid to hate. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what are they doing? They're not showing us shit or the Concord bullshit. You're not a multiplayer guy, right? Porter Rock, I always get confused. You don't want multiplayer, right?
No, I'm not into multiplayer as much anymore. I just lost the taste for it.
I think the live service,
the live service shit just. I don't want to play a game where you have to dedicate 5 years to it to get it. You know, I was more into the older school multiplayer.
Pick
You
up
play it
and
for a little
pick up.
bit. Yeah. Not all this live service shit. This live service stuff. I mean, for a while I was playing Destiny. I ain't gonna lie. I played Destiny 1, I played Destiny 2, but I think once they got into like the World Eater, that's when I stopped playing Destiny 2, and I never really went back into playing multiplayer.
Now, I do want to say this, Porter Rock, because when I first heard like your take on Sony's multiplayer and live service stuff, I disagreed with you. But now I've come around because I realized that because the thing is, I've always wanted Sony multiplayer because I like Sony and I think that they can do multiplayer well if they put their minds to it, right? But the thing is that these days in 2024 going forward, multiplayer doesn't mean multiplayer anymore. It's just live service, and live service sucks fucking balls. So yeah, like if your multiplayer ideas are all live service, like a game that's meant to keep me playing for 5, 10, 15 years, then yeah, I'm good without it as well. I agree with Porter Rock in that respect.
I want a multiplayer.
If you want to tag
game.
on little multiplayer games to your single players though, like a little factions to your Last of Us.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I'm down with that. But like
Me too.
Creating little forever games like Fortnite, Warframes, all this stuff, I don't want that from Sony, honestly.
So I know Blaze. I know a lot of people. So I know the people who said they want multiplayer from Sony. What they really mean is they want the PS3 multiplayer from Sony.
That's what I'm saying.
But Sony's not doing that. That's why I said scratch it, because they're not doing that. They're doing live service. So when you want multiplayer from Sony, prepare for live service, right? That's what you're getting, stuff like that, right? And people say, and I personally believe Sony should just scrap it, right? That's just my personal opinion, because I think Sony's making stuff that people don't really want from them. I know they're saying it, but take, for example, Concord, right? Is Concord a bad game? In of itself?
I would say, yeah, it's mid.
Like bad in what way?
No, Concord was
boring. It's not compelling. You're saying mechanically it's sound. You're right.
Mechanically it's sound.
But it's a lot.
Yeah,
more
man, you were liking it. I remember.
No, I liked the gameplay and stuff. I thought that was good. But there's a lot more to a game than just like the moment to moment stuff. Like the gameplay is the most important thing. That is true.
Like from a launch perspective, well, I can't give kudos to Sony from the online side because nobody was on it, which is probably why there was no issues with the online. But technically speaking, they had no issues with online. Everybody was able to jump on smooth. It was 60 frames. The graphics was nice. I'm just looking at it, like from the presentation point, other than like from what Med says, I'm just not interested by looking at it. But from a technical standpoint, there was nothing wrong with it. It's just people didn't want it. And people looked at it and like, nah, I don't want this, right? And I think, more often than not, people are going to look at a Sony multiplayer game and they're going to be like, yeah, I don't want this. Let me go back to Fortnite. Let me go back to Overwatch. And even if they did want it, like look at Helldivers. In the beginning, everybody was on that motherfucker. Everybody. Yeah. And then everybody just left.
Bro, Helldivers is my game of the year. Don't like
Yeah.
Come on now.
But look how many people left though. So luckily, though, the one thing about Helldivers, when people looked at Helldivers, nobody said, oh, it looks like this. I know some people reference the movie Starship Troopers, but there was no game that was already doing what Helldivers did. There was no game doing it. What they did, there was nothing out there doing it.
There is a Starship Troopers game.
It's not even the same type of game. It's
like I don't think it is.
Yeah, but Helldivers does Starship Troopers better than the Starship Troopers game.
You're right.
I think the Starship Trooper game is like a defense
first
type
person
game.
too, by the way.
It's like a defense type game. It's not like the way it is, right? So that's one advantage Helldivers have. And if I think if Sony's going to do this, continue with this, they have to make games that nobody can tie another game to it. The moment people said, oh, this looks like Overwatch, that's it. It's an L. You're done. You make a game and somebody says, oh, that looks like Fortnite. Oh, done. It's over.
You think that's a kill shot if it looks too similar to
brother man. Let's say
doesn't everything copy everything?
Let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you this, right? Pretend we're single again, and you're about to meet a girl, and the first thing when you meet her, the first thing she says, "Oh, you remind me of my ex-boyfriend." How do you think that night's gonna go? You think it's gonna go well?
That's
That
true.
shit's done.
I mean, that's
it's done. It's done. The conversation's done. It's over. It's over.
That is true. That's a good point. That's a good angle.
The first thing that comes to her head is, "You remind me of my ex." Oh man, scratch
that's
that.
a good angle. Nah, that's cheating, Porter. I got too good of it. That's nah. You can't use that.
Turn that shit around, bro. That shit's over. Like, nah, we're not doing that, right? You know. So Sony's gonna have to be creative with their multiplayer games, you know, right? Because even if a multiplayer game is good, but if it's already been done, you know, I would say the biggest. So for multiplayer game this gen, there is a challenge for anybody, and it's just anybody, not even Sony. It's just anybody, third party, whatever. The biggest challenge this gen, when you're trying to create a multiplayer game, is you're still competing with old ass multiplayer games that are still relevant today. You're competing like you didn't do that during the 360 era, right? Like Halo 3 didn't compete. Like Halo 3 came out in 2007. It still wasn't a competing multiplayer game in 2010. By that point, it was like, all right, whatever. People were ready for the new stuff, right? So people kind of moved on, right? But now, you know, you make a new multiplayer game, you're competing with Fortnite. Like it or not, doesn't matter how old Fortnite is, that's your competitor. Fortnite is your competitor. Apex is your competitor. Rainbow Six Siege is your competitor. Warframe is your competitor, right? You go down the line, these are your competitors. They are as relevant today as they were when they first launched. That you have no choice. There's nothing you can do about it. You're going to have to beat them, right? You're going to have to beat them. You're going to have to find a way to pull people from that group and be like, yo, we can go toe-to-toe with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Look at X-Defiant. That shit's fucking flopping.
Yeah.
It just lost its audience. You know? That's I would say is the challenge of multiplayer games today, right? As compared to back in the past. Like if you made a multiplayer game in 2010, right? 2011, you're not competing with Halo 3. That was 2007. That wasn't a thing, you know. You're competing with the new news of that era. But now you're gonna compete with Fortnite. You're gonna compete with Apex. You're gonna compete with these games. You better bring something to the table, right? And here's the worst part. People already have hundreds of hours in those games and thousands of dollars invested. But if you expect to get somebody out of there, good luck with that one.
They're used to that ecosystem. They get all their skins. Right? Yep.
And sometimes, you know, take for example, Marvel's Rivals, right? Marvel's Rivals would have flopped under any other condition while saving that game is the Marvel
Rivals.
IP. Yeah, everybody wants to play as a superhero.
Marvel.
Right? Everybody wants to play as a superhero. No other game's really doing that. So that's why that shit got going for itself. Everybody wants to be Storm or Venom, all these characters and fuck each other up. No other game's really doing that. You're playing your favorite characters in this battle space, right? So that game survives, and it will survive because it has the Marvel IP tied to it. You know, so that's what you're doing, right? Fortnite can't really do that in the way Marvel Rivals. No other game can really do that, right? That's specifically a Marvel's Rivals game, right? So you need to do something because you're gonna compete. You're gonna be competing with games that's been around for a while, but they are relevant today. They are as powerful today as you know just when they came out. In fact, if anything, they're probably more powerful. You know, with every year that passes by and more content, they just keep getting stronger and stronger. They keep that foothold.
Yeah, but not for you, not for me, not for M. Like we're sick of this shit. We're sick of this shit, bro. I don't want to. I'm not trying to go back.
Yeah, but Sony's not making games for us old motherfuckers. Everything has to be purple and neon and shit like that.
Oh, can I hug you?
You know,
a lot of it is still for you. A lot of it is still for you.
I'm so tired of the color purple. Fuck. Everything's purple, bro.
Come on, man.
God damn. Like, no, but you know, you got a nice little thing, but man, am I lying? Like almost every multiplayer game is some type of purple.
No, you're right.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they bro. You know what though, Port Rock, they were complaining about the PS3 palette. I mean, it was too brown, it was too gray. You know what I mean? That's just what we were complaining. I feel like that's what we complained about. Like, oh, this shit is not colorful.
I remember the war-torn realistic, you know.
Right.
I remember that.
It wasn't realistic. It was just ugly.
It was ugly.
Em, what type of camera you got, brother?
It's a
one
Sony
that's way better than
A7 III.
A7 III lazy. A7 III is that a good? I'm talking to the guy in the chat because he's all about cameras and shit. A7 III.
Yeah.
Is that how expensive is that? Yeah, I mean, you don't gotta.
I mean, it's like what? I think it came out at like 1400 US. I think.
All right, M, bro. Check your priorities, bro. What are you doing, dog? That's
No,
crazy, bro.
It's my profession. I actually.
Is
do
it?
this.
Oh, okay. You're okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
And welcome to the show, brother. Listen.
Thank you.
I just happened to look at, bro. I'm the worst at messages. I just looked down and seen Discord. I'm like, oh, that's weird, Discord. And I clicked and it was the friend request, or else I would have
There you
missed
go.
it, bro. And you would have.
No, it's okay, man. I would have got you. I would have got you. It would have been through the next.
How you doing, them? How's everything
I was
going?
sent a pigeon. I was sent a pigeon.
Hey, I would have got the letter, bro. You good, brother? How's everything?
Hey, so far so good. So far so good. Can't complain. It's a nice warm Sunday, so you know.
Oh, you're in
It is
summertime,
nice.
right?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's Australia.
It's like, yeah,
Oh,
it's like 23 degrees
I was about to
Celsius.
say it's Saturday.
23 degrees, aka 70. I don't know. The fuck it.
Yeah, something warm, something not too hot.
This
There you go.
fella's in the future.
He's in the future, bro. He is.
There we go.
Absolutely.
There we go. It still sucks, by the way. It doesn't get any better. Just 10 hours from now, you guys know. I think you guys are 17 hours
It'll still
behind
be
me.
trash,
It's
huh?
okay. It's still shit. It's still shit. Don't
All
worry.
right.
Em,
about it.
you secure a pro? Or should I even ask a stupid? Is that a stupid question to ask you?
No. I'm gonna get it, but the thing is, I'm not gonna get it at launch. I have other things that I want to do around that time, like you were talking about priorities. So, most likely not gonna buy it immediately when it comes out, but I'll eventually get it.
And that goes for you too, Porterock, yeah?
No, I'm getting day one. But I'm not
Really?
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it at Costco.
What is that?
Mm.
You don't know what Costco is?
We don't got no. I
Costco.
don't never heard.
You never heard
You
of
never
that?
heard of Costco?
Bro,
Dude,
this,
even in
anybody living in New
Australia,
England
I've
heard
heard
of
of
Costco?
Blaze,
you gotta.
Blaze is joking because
You got
he
a
goes to
cop.
BJ's.
You're a
Blaze
fucking
is
liar.
Blaze-
You go to
Yeah,
BJ?
we got BJ's. We got
I'm pretty
BJ's.
sure.
Oh,
Okay, first of all, you shouldn't say that
hold
online.
on.
Like you just got BJ's.
Yeah, we got BJ's over here, brother.
Yeah, that's
Hold
funny,
on.
bro, because
There's a Costco in Massachusetts. Don't fucking lie.
This
They're
this
all over the
Costco's in
Wait, you
Listen,
actually have
They
a
are,
business
they are.
called BJ's.
Listen, let me
Like
see.
that's the
Hold
thing
on.
you just
I
said.
go to
Yeah.
BJ's. Me personally, I'm a
There's-
BJ's
there's-
guy, but Costco's still cool.
Listen,
You're a
Listen.
BJ's guy, are you?
There's a
Yeah,
Costco.
I love me a blowjob.
You like your head to BJ's.
Listen, I'm gonna just name a couple of spots: Waltham, Massachusetts,
Too
Everett,
far.
Avon, Dedham,
Too
West
far.
Springfield, Danvers, Enfield.
Melbourne.
There's only four.
We got a few here. Melbourne.
There's only one.
Bro, all I'm
two,
saying is-
3, 4, 5.
You know what,
six.
Blaze?
There's
Blaze, come to
there's only
Australia. I'll
six.
show you
Oh no, wait a
Costco.
minute. There's only six. There's only 6 locations, and they're
Is
pretty
that
much
low?
Like around, they're pretty much like around the Boston area.
Yeah, so I'm
just
outside
outside of
of
it.
Boston. I'm like 45 minutes outside of Boston at this point. So like for me to do that, it would be something like I have to.
So it's like,
What do they
so it's
sell
like,
there?
So it's like,
Oh my
here's the
God.
thing. So same
Bro.
thing like BJ's, right? It's
Bro,
so-
I don't know what the fuck Costco is. Wait, what do you want from
Bro,
me,
no,
man?
Blaze,
that's-
you're lying. Why are you fucking lying?
He's fucking
Bro,
lying.
bro.
He's lying, right? He's lying.
he's-
Oh,
Have
he's
you
also
heard of
capping.
Amazon? It's like a
Porterock,
small
he
little
has to be
startup
trolling.
thing.
It's BJ's.
Have you heard
If
of
you have
Amazon?
BJ, let me put it
Have
this
you
I've
way.
heard of
Amazon?
BJ's.
It's a
I
small
got a
little
BJ's.
online store.
That's
You may not
Costco.
have
That's
heard of it.
Costco. PJ,
You know what Sam's
BJ's.
Club is?
That's Costco. That's a
Okay.
Costco. That's a Costco.
I got those around me. I don't got a Costco
cool.
around me. I'm just being
Okay,
real
okay.
with you.
Hey, listen,
He's gotta
Blaze,
be lying.
Blaze,
I don't
if
know.
Amazon
Listen,
had a
but
real retail location,
but I'm-
that would be
But
Costco.
listen, but I'm gonna tell you,
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
tell you, but here's the big difference between Costco, BJ's, and Sam's Club. Costco, except for computers and TVs, those are the only 2 items they won't do this. There is 100% return policy, no questions asked,
I like that.
for lifetime.
For lifetime?
Lifetime. Like for example, that's why I'm gonna buy the PS5. That's why I'm gonna buy the PS5 Pro in Costco. I'm gonna buy it in Costco. I'm gonna maintain the receipt. Then when the PlayStation 6 comes out, I'm gonna turn the Pro in, get my $700 back, and buy this PlayStation 6. 100% lifetime, no questions asked. Especially if you keep the receipt, you get it at the cost of what you pay for.
Damn, it's
No questions asked. So everybody's talking about, trading. Nah, you didn't buy at Costco.
Hey, I didn't
don't have
trade
to
my
fucking-
shit in. My shit's
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, but
I'm not a trading type of guy.
So I was gonna trade mine in, but my brother convinced me. He's like, bro, stop buying these consoles out of there. You need to buy that Costco. I'm telling you, if you would have kept the receipt, you could have just completely got your $500. He told me if I would have bought my PS5 at Costco, I would have gotten my $500 back. All of it, 100%. No questions asked.
That seems like
Even
a
if-
business can't sustain that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's,
No,
that
That's what I'm
sounds
saying.
true.
It's
So
unsustainable.
no. It is absolutely. Here's the reason why. One, most people don't do it. That's number one. Not you'd be surprised how many people actually don't do it. Why? Because most people lose the receipt. You get 100% back, but you have to maintain the receipt. If you don't have the receipt, then
Right.
you're gonna get it at cost value of what is worth that.
Store credit.
You know, the depreciation value of the product over time. But
How
if
do
you
they
maintain the
determine
receipt- Huh? Because of whatever the console is being sold, used.
They
or
go to
whatever.
GameStop. They go to
They have-
GameStop
yeah,
and they're like, hey,
I know they use a
did you pay
GameStop
this into
value.
you?
Yeah, for $2, right?
Exactly.
So that's number one. Number two, and I didn't realize it, you have to have a membership. Think about it, just like BJ's, whatever. Think about this, and I didn't even really, and I'm really thinking, damn, you know what? He does have a point. So Costco have a membership, so right off the bat, people are paying $60 a year, right? And you're paying $60 to enter a building. Like you really get nothing when you think about it. He's like, okay, you're paying $60 to get a good deal, but when you think about it, they're getting guaranteed money from every single consumer. And believe it or not, you'd be surprised how many people sign up for Costco, but they don't actually shop all the time at Costco. They
Right.
just
Yeah.
keep re-signing
Yeah,
up.
and
Like, you don't
Costco is one
actually
of those places you need a membership to even shop there, right?
it's a membership,
yeah.
yeah. So they're making money off a person just for simply existing, right? And stuff like that. They still make money off the products that they sell, 100%. And you'd be surprised how many people don't do the 100% return, right? Some people
They don't utilize it.
they don't game the system. A lot of people they did for TVs and computers. That's why they stopped it with those two items. Because with those two items, everybody was doing it. Everybody was getting a brand new TV every year. Everybody's getting a brand new laptop every year or every 2 years. So they stopped.
They don't have the model you have. But hey, we got the newer model.
So that's why they stopped with those two items. But for everything else, he says you could buy a mattress, turn that shit back in 10 years later. That shit could have stains, whatever the fuck. Get a brand new mattress. I was like, what? So my brother works at Costco. He's been working there for years.
I'm sorry, chat. But like,
He's
I'm
been
sorry.
telling me.
There's no Costco. Listen, bro. I don't. Podark, you like driving fucking 40 minutes away? I don't. Which all them cities you just named or states, whatever the fucking these towns, they're fucking 40, 50 hours away. Like I'm not driving. Like I got a BJ's 20 minutes away. Why would I? Like I'm sorry. Like there's got to be something special there.
No,
But
just come to Australia. I'll show you one. It's fine. It's not far.
But hey, I'm just saying that 100% return. Like if
That's
you want to do
good.
a big purchase, so I'm getting my PlayStation Pro there. So
Hey,
I'll get it there.
M.
I'm gonna tape that receipt on it, and it's gonna stay right on it.
Keep the box.
Hey, Mads, I think your mic is muted.
Yeah, he's definitely muted. Ed?
Oh, never mind.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, we're over here talking about BJ's and Costco's. Emma's in the building. He don't want to talk about BJ's and Costco's. Let's talk about video games. What's going on?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask M, because you're the biggest. You're the biggest hater on what is it? What are they saying you hate now?
I hate nothing. I've never hated anything.
Yeah, you own a PC, yeah,
Yeah, of course. I'm talking to you on the PC right now.
and you own
There you go.
and you own an Xbox, right?
Smart ass.
No, of course
No,
not.
hell no.
Why would I own an Xbox?
Yeah. Why?
What do you think of this hate? What do you and Meds too? I want you guys' opinion because you guys weren't here. What do you think of this whole Unreal Engine move? You think it's a good idea? You think what do you think of that?
I mean, from a Microsoft development, Halo Studios perspective, right? I was listening to some of the conversation you have with Podorock. I agree pretty much 100% everything you guys already said. I think that it makes a lot of sense business-wise. I did have a laugh though when that woman on the video was like, yeah, we were a tech company and a game publisher at the same time. And that was so difficult because so many of PlayStation's own first party, they do exactly that, right? Naughty Dog, Guerrilla, everything else, they have their own engine, and on top of that, they pull out product. So that was funny to hear because I'm just like, well, you you come on that you are the child of a parent company that is richer than Sony is. So you would think that if there was any technicalities that you had to deal with, you would have the financial position to be able to take care of those problems easier than PlayStation first party could. However, I understand it. You know, Unreal Engine 5, it is standard. They don't seem to have changed the whole 18-month policy. So just like you guys talked about, there's now going to be less onboarding time, because if a person comes in, he does have to spend the first 3 or 4 months just getting
Learning.
acclimated, to the situation. And so it makes a lot of sense. I think that you also spoke about it from a third-party publishing perspective, how that will make it easier to publish on PlayStation. And let's face it, I want to say this just right off the bat. I believe in segregation when it comes to game companies and first-party games. I believe in segregation. Okay, I do. First-party exclusives need to exist. Okay, that's my stance. I'm not changing it just because Microsoft. If I could take away all of the games that Xbox, including Call of Duty, okay, if they own it, it should be exclusive to their platform. I don't care if it makes sense financially.
You're saying Xbox owns Activision, it should be an exclusive to
exactly,
Xbox only.
100%.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
this isn't like, for me, it's like it's black and white. I don't have to. There's no there's even Minecraft. Like, I don't care if you own it, you should be on your platform exclusively. Like PC is kind of.
I would do
like,
the same.
Yeah, PC is kind of like Switzerland, I suppose. It's a neutral territory, so I understand it will be on your platform and PC.
Right.
But in terms of like being on the other console, at the moment you own it, no one else should be able to have it. Like that is my stance. So unfortunately though, just like when it comes to Sony's multiplayer stance, like the companies are going to do what companies do, and they do not necessarily agree with me. So I do think I'm going to put it on PlayStation, but I'm not happy about that. I'm not bragging about that. First of all, I don't think that Halo is a good product, or at least it hasn't been in the last 10 years. So I don't understand why, as a PlayStation gamer, I would want your garbage on my turf. Like, I don't understand that.
What about if the reboot turns out good, though?
Listen, if the reboot turns out good, that's even more reason to keep it on Xbox, because then you motivate me to go and get the product where it is available. There's no such thing as barriers to entry, especially when you've got PC, especially when you've got xCloud, especially when you've got Fire Stick TVs, right? Like, shit, put them on everything. Don't put it on PlayStation. Make me go and get it where you put it available. If you bring it to PlayStation, I'm not, because for me, it is a signal that you don't believe in your own product. You don't believe that it's good enough to get me. So why would I take a step towards you if you're not trying to reach out towards me? It's like, how can I put this? For me, it's like if the CEO of Audi drove a Mercedes, and it's like, the fuck? Like, you're not driving your own car, you're not driving your own product, and then he'll be like, no, just our product is old. I'm like, dude, I don't care if you're like have to ride a bicycle. It better be an Audi branded bicycle.
Brand.
This is your brand. By the way, Audi does make bicycles. So no, it's like, go ahead and support your brand, because if you don't do it, how can you ask me to? Right? It's a bit like when you go to the store and then these multi-billion companies are like, hey, do you want to donate $1 to like UNICEF or whatever? And you're like, dude, you make billions of dollars a year. Why do you need my dollar on top? Why don't you just take some of the money I already gave you in this transaction, take 10% of that, and then donate that to the UNICEF and everything? But no, you're asking me to reach in my pocket even further so that you can like pretend to be a good guy, and I'm paying for your PR and for your good image, because that's what it is. It's a publicity stunt. They don't want to pay for themselves. So again, these companies, these executives, they should believe in their own product. Phil Spencer should put his foot down and be like, hey, these are our games, and we're going to give you 3 years to get off PlayStation. Like Minecraft, you got a 3 years date. After that, we're going to leave it on, but we're not updating it no more. You want Minecraft next, Minecraft 2, Minecraft after that? You're coming to Xbox.
I'm with you, bro. I think it helps the brand tremendously when you're making me go out of my way to play it on your platform. Honestly, like it just keeps that name alive. Like, oh yeah, I'm playing this. I'm going to, I'm going on Game Pass. Bro, listen, you make me CEO of Xbox, I'm burning Game Pass to the fucking ground. Sorry, Meds, burning it to the ground. All that shit is going away. Meds, I know you love Halo. You made me play through Halo 5, which was the worst experience of my fucking life, and I don't mean that lightly.
First of all, you thought that Halo 5 was better than I thought, because I think
I did.
That was one of the worst fucking experiences of my fucking life. Halo 5 is dog shit.
Absolutely, it is. It was bad.
But carry on. Finish your thought, because I know you were good. Carry on.
No, I want to know, because I know you love Halo, or you used to love Halo.
What do I think about the new situation going on in Halo?
Yeah.
I think nothing of it. I think it's destined to fail. As soon as I saw the lady with the purple hair, I knew it was destined to fail.
Why?
Nobody's going to buy this game. Halo is finished.
Oh, you're
Why you
saying
think
the director of Halo.
The
Oh,
lady with
whatever.
the
I
purple
seen the
hair,
picture
yes.
going around with the flag.
As soon as
Wait,
I
wait,
saw the
wait.
purple hair, I
I'm
knew
gonna
it
push
was
back on
over.
that. Why does her appearance mean that the studio is doomed?
I'd rather not even say anything, but just in 2 years, we'll see where Halo's at.
I mean, listen. The thing I don't like about that is that it's very judging a person by the way that they look, which I think is a mistake that we make. I think it brings us to a base level conversation that isn't productive. Now, listen, if you're like, it doesn't give me any hope because you're looking at these people and you don't believe that they know what they are doing. That's absolutely true. But I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with that.
I think the people at 343 Industries and now Halo Studios are incompetent. I don't think that this new
Mhm.
fresh coat of paint means that they're going to be any more competent. I think that again, as long as that we continue to leave Halo in the hands of these stewards, just because they changed their name doesn't mean that they're different people. Halo's going to continue to suffer, and Halo is finished. Halo's done.
Well,
I
didn't
have
they
no faith in
change
it
the
going
top?
forward, and it hurts me to say this because I love Halo, but yeah, Halo's done.
But there's a couple of things that they're changing. There's more than just the studio name change, right? Number one, they admitted that maintaining an engine is just, it was challenging for them, right?
No,
So that's number one. Number two, like I said earlier, if you're a new studio, right, and you're taking over somebody else's project, I think it was a mistake trying to create Halo 4 and Halo 5. They should have never done that. The moment they turned over Halo to 343 Industries, they should have said, hey, we're going to reboot the franchise. It's ours now. Bungie's gone. Bungie's legacy, it ends with Reach. That's it. We're going to start Halo from fresh, reboot it, new storyline, whatever. We're going to make it ours. But the problem is they try to continue what Bungie did, but they're not Bungie. Sure, you had a few developers from the studio, but the main creators who moved on and created Destiny, those are the guys that had that storyline, that plan for Halo. These dudes, you're not Bungie, so don't be Bungie. You got the IP, start the IP from fresh. Do it from the ground up and make it yours. So I think, it's number one is good that they're trying to go reboot it from their angle. They're not dealing with the slip space engine, right? And then also a part of it, I think it's also Microsoft needs to have a little blame across the board. Because we've been complaining about the quality of games that Xbox been producing since last gen. And what does Phil and the whole top bosses do? They don't address that. They go, oh, we're going to do Game Pass. We're going to make day and day on PC. Oh, look at xCloud. Like, bro, you doing everything but the thing we're telling you that's wrong. Like, everything you're doing, you're putting all this money and effort in everything else, but the very thing that, like, yo, your game quality sucks. Like, what's going on? And I think all of that, I think it was just a whole bad planning, not addressing the issue. And I think Satya is a huge influence on that because he is the CEO of Microsoft. He doesn't like hardware strategy at all. He's more of a software as a service type guy across the spectrum. He just likes software on every device, and Microsoft being part of that, right? So I think it's just a lot of things. The whole 18-month contractor, that's not an Xbox thing. That is a Microsoft thing, and every division has to go buy it, and Xbox doesn't get an exemption. So, so it's just a lot of little individual things, right? But I think if 343, now Halo Studios realize, number one, we just suck at making engines or maintaining engines. It's taking up too much time. It's good that you just scratch that shit. Go to Unreal UE5, let Epic, staff help you. If you're planning, now being a nice, fully well-designed multi-plat studio, then use the right tools to get you there, right? Just like what M said, now using UE5, when you hire people, they know UE5. Cool. They don't just sit in this office and be like, "What the fuck is this space engine?"
I hope Halo fixes itself, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
I don't
too
think it's
big
gonna
of a
fix itself.
franchise.
They just need to start over. Now the question is, will the reboot make people happy? That's really when they reboot this franchise, and I would say Halo fans is hard to please too. Some want the old shit back. Some people say it's clunky. Here's the real question: when they reboot it, who are they making it for? Are they making it for the old school Halo fans? Because you got to think about it. Halo came out in 2001. That was 23 years ago. Right? If you were 10 years old, you are 33 years old now. If you started playing Halo at 10 years old, you're a 33-year-old man right now. We're fucking old. The original Halo fans were old as fuck. Right? So who are you really making this for? Are you making this for us? Or are you making it for the new younger generation who are in their 20s?
Do you know what I think they should do? As a person standing on the outside, I think that they should make it gritty. I think that Xbox needs a gritty franchise, and I think Halo is perfect for that. Because when you actually look at the themes, Gears is going.
What was that you said, Em? You said greedy?
Gritty.
Yeah.
Oh, gritty.
Like
gritty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like more. But Gears is that. Gears is that, bro. I think Gears.
I think Gears definitely can be that. But I also, I also just think that when you look at the themes of Halo, you know, this idea of an unstoppable force, this idea of a weapon that is born out of a desperation so colossal that they are prepared to like shut down entire like solar systems or entire space systems. There's a lot of stories to be told in there. There's a lot of nuance to be told in there. And I think so far, Halo has been more of like the heroic, you know, kind of like one man against the universe kind of thing. But I think that there's chances for more nuanced stories to actually show the cost of such a war. You know, like when you take a look at The Last of Us, like, yeah, you had Joel who, you know, portrayed a very gritty man, you know. But the thing is, The Last of Us also told stories besides that. You know, for example, you take a look at Sam and Henry. It also shows you the cost of living in that world. And I just think that what Podork said was true. When these games first came out, we were 10, 11, 12, whatever, right? Now we're in our 30s. Now we appreciate maturity.
Oh, speak
in
for
our
yourself.
medium.
No, I'm just playing. I'm with you.
No, that's the thing. I think that any game company, any publisher of art should have a whole range. You know, you have Astrobot, which is like it's made for children, right? It's happy, it's go lucky. You know, that is what it is. And on the other side of the spectrum,
you didn't play
you've got
Astrobot?
something. Yeah, I finished it, Platinum. Then of course it's amazing game.
But you admit it's for children.
Of course, it's for children. Yeah, like people. I say this about Nintendo.
Okay, it's for everybody.
No. I mean, it's made for children, and the thing is, you can enjoy a game that's made for children. There are some parents that watch freaking Dora the Explorer with the kids, and they like it. Like, it's not made for you, the adult. It's made for the child, but you are always allowed to like something. Just because it's made for the younger demographic doesn't mean it's somehow like once in a while I pick up a Roald Dahl book, you know, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. You know, I like the book. You know, it's a nice kind of wholesome. Yeah, like if you look too deep into it, it gets problematic, but you don't have to because it's made for children. You know, you don't have to think about it that far. You know, so no, like Astrobot is made for children, and on the opposite side of that, you've got more mature games like Ghost, right? You've got games like The Last of Us. You know. And they are like the extreme side of the spectrum, you know, made for an adult, you know, kind of audience. And then halfway in between, you have something like Horizon, which is like, if you look into the themes, yeah, it gets dark, but when you're playing the game, it doesn't really like
so
go
colorful.
too deep, you know, exactly. Still colorful, still happy and everything. You know, it's kind of like the MA, you know, 15 plus kind of rating. So I just think that it would be good, right? If Microsoft took Halo and was like, hey, listen, we've given you one version of Halo, right? We've given you the heroic, the Master Chief testosterone field and everything. But now let's make it dark, let's make it gritty. And no, I'm not saying we need an escort mission, we need an Ellie for Halo. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it needs to be like a sad dad or whatever. I'm not saying anything like that. But I'm saying, again, just show exactly what the world costs, a little bit like Gears does. And then that way you have something like Psychonauts 2, which is made for children, right? You've got that for the people that want to enjoy that experience. And then you have something like Sea of Thieves, which you might say is a little bit in the middle. And you have something like Halo, which will be kind of like the darker, more mature side. I think it would be a good direction for Halo. I would enjoy a space sci-fi game, especially if they actually make it sci-fi. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, let's just hope for Killzone. That's all I can say.
Killzone is never coming back, Blaze. Give it up.
It's gonna come back. You want to make a bet right now? I bet you comes back in 2 years.
Nah,
that
why do you want
game-
to lose money?
Hey,
Why do you
that
want to
game
lose
wasn't
money like that?
that game wasn't even out when it was around, bro.
Hold on. Somebody
No,
tweeted
hey,
me.
all we
Where's
had-
that?
Listen, all we had was Killzone 2, bro. That's
Oh.
it.
I got a money making opportunity here. Okay, what's your bet, please?
Hold on. Let me plant my feet real quick. Where's this tweet at? 1 second. Give me 1 second.
I'll make money off of it.
reboot.
I'll make money
Please,
off of
you
Killzone
don't
tomorrow,
have to-
any day of the week.
That
You don't have to
game-
lose money on a Saturday night. You don't have to lose money on Saturday
That
night.
game
You're not
has
at the
to
club.
that game has to be
please,
an absolute overhaul.
Help me, help me.
Nah, Meds. He's a fellow PlayStation fan. I can't watch him step on a rake and not stop him. Listen, this isn't a
Hold
club.
on
You
now.
don't have to
Someone in
lose
the
money
chat said
tonight,
Killzone's
please.
terrible.
You don't have to lose
Okay,
money tonight.
hold on.
Let this go.
You're wrong.
Let this go.
Killzone was cool.
Oh, the tweet's deleted. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah. Listen, you know what? That's a
All
sign.
right, you know what, man?
Just
That's a bad sign. Forget
step
it.
up, step off the
All
edge.
right,
Step
all
off
right,
the
that's
edge,
fine.
man. Step off the edge.
Listen, that's a good move. That's a smart move.
You see, I got you, Blaze. I got you.
Meds was gonna take Meds. Hey, I need that. Give me that. I'll take that bet right now.
I'm always down.
He was gonna make you pay for his PS5 Pro. He was gonna be like,
Yeah.
I'm going all in.
Man, listen,
yeah,
bro.
please.
You can call it. You go ahead, Meds. Yeah, can we
I
read
was
these
just
super
gonna
chats
say-
real quick?
I was just
not many
that's
of them.
what I was gonna say. Do we have any super chats or something so we can get? You know,
We do. We do.
take
We don't
care
have
of the people
many.
pay the bills? All right, where we at? You got him on screen?
Yes.
All right, I see him. All right. So we got a $1 donation. We got a $1 donation from Joe Rocky. Appreciate you, Joe Rocky. That's our boy.
All right, Rocky, step your game up, bro. Thank you for the
Yeah,
dollar.
shout out to him. And we got Big Cloud Gaming with the 2. Appreciate you. Let's go. Appreciate
Shout
you.
out to Bit.
Truth Hurts with the 199. He says, I got the $1,000 30th anniversary bundle. I'm flipping. He's flipping. All right, so hit him up.
Good move.
If you
Good
ain't
move.
catch one, hit him up for one. Rob Jones with the 2. What's that? Euros? I'm pretty sure it's
That's
no,
a euro.
those are
British
pounds.
pound.
Those are pounds. Those are pounds.
Ah,
So yeah, £2. Hope you're good, Blaze. 4K. There you go. 2 British pounds. That's like
this
100
shit,
American
this shit
dollars.
blows my mind right here, bro.
Yes, sir. Rami Reem, member for 24 months. That's a real motherfucking member. Greetings from India. Catching live after long. I assume he means a long time. Got my pro pre-order from Dubai. Let's go, brother.
That's what I'm talking
$900,
about.
including shipping. Porter Rock 60
Yo.
FPS, no lag. Congrats for 300th episode. There you go.
Mm.
Shout
That's
out.
a fan of yours.
Good looking out, brother. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Hey, there you
don't
go.
let these fake ass PC do some of these $7 bullshit, bro.
Hey, bro.
We ain't listening to y'all.
300 episodes on the podcast is fire, bro. Congrats
Yeah.
to P-Rock.
That is huge.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, for sure. Wonton Soup 2 with the
Thank you.
$4.99. Appreciate you, my friend. Just keep it solid.
Thank you for the intro, Wonton. By the way, that's what he's referencing.
Yeah, that's Wonton
Um,
on the intro, by the way, people.
Hey, P-Rock, 300 episodes?
Yeah, I had to go back and count. I did that a couple of months ago. I'm like, man, let me back. You know, I excluded all the ones I did by myself, like in Germany, so I didn't count those. And then yeah, so 300 legit podcasts.
How much you paying M to be on the payroll?
What?
How much you paying M for the payroll?
He gets paid in thanks.
exposure. In exposure. I get paid in exposure.
Goodwill
That's what
and
they say to artists.
goodwill and like positive vibes.
And thank you. You know,
Hey.
he knows. You know,
Yo, we got
You know,
we got a lot
when-
of positive vibes here over here on the SolidCast,
when-
so we might
when-
be able
when-
to
you know-
recruit a new guy.
M knows. He knows. He has that one friend. When you need God's guns and football, he could call on me.
Yeah, hey, that's true. He's part of the military. It's good to have the Americans behind my back.
That's
There we
it. You know, it's like NATO. He'll declare the Article
Exactly.
5. He's like, hey,
Exactly.
Puerto Rock, they're fucking with me. Here's Article
Yeah.
5. It's time to go
Yeah.
to war.
There we go. If I
Nah,
ever need
shout
a
out to you,
drone strike
P-Rock.
on someone, I know who to call.
P-Rock has grown, like his channel. You know, his channel has grown a lot, bro. It really has, man. It's crazy. It's
I had a lot of good people on it, and you know, and the community's good. You know what I'm saying?
shout out to you,
I'm
P-Rock.
blessed.
Honestly,
I'm blessed.
You are.
Puerto
You
Rock, I
absolutely
feel
are
like the
blessed.
Community is the best thing about everything that we do.
No, absolutely.
All the people you meet
Absolutely.
along the way.
Yeah, it's
Bro, I
crazy,
met some
right?
of the dopest people, man. I get so
Absolutely.
irritated when people are like, oh, you can't be friends with someone on the internet. Like you can't, you know. Hey, listen,
You gotta
know,
be careful who you're
I
friends
have
with.
so
You
many
do gotta be careful. You do gotta be careful.
Some are
right?
frauds. You know, some want to steal your money and go to Whataburger with it.
Oh,
But there's a lot of real people out here, and I've made a lot of good friends out here. So yeah, as long as they're not begging you for money, there's good people out here.
I just feel like Porterok's wife is gonna end up like flying out here and shooting me one day because it's like, Porterok, can you make time? I might go with my wife. I'm like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
well, hey, if you can make it, shit, come on, bro. You know what I mean? But hey, anybody here buy Silent Hill?
Not yet.
I'm not your horror games. I don't
Not
do
yet.
horror games.
Not yet.
Yeah, same thing. I don't like scary stuff.
Not yet.
It's such a weird thing, isn't it, Meds? Because it's like no one actually wants to be afraid, right? Like
That's
if you were like, hey,
I don't get it.
and then people are like, let me just sign up for it. Like I just
Unless
why?
I do.
It's a negative
I
emotion.
don't like.
It's
I don't like scary movies. I don't like scary games. I don't understand.
Do you know what I also don't like? I don't like how dumb they are. Like, okay, so you're a ghost. You
It's
can
so
live forever.
predictable.
But you're haunting little kids. Like, why are you a pervert? Like, you could do anything with your life. You could learn engineering. You can clearly communicate with us. You could solve cancer. Like, you're literally an entity that can live forever, touch things, learn and grow. You got access to the internet. Go on fucking brilliant.com and learn something. Show us how to go to Mars.
That's the perversion of power.
What the fuck?
That's the perversion of power, right? You ever ask a person? You
No,
ever
you
ask
can
the
charge
person
for that.
Like you ever ask just randomly ask your friends one day, hey, if you had the powers of Superman, what would you do? 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, rob a bank. I don't know what it is about robbing a bank, but that's like maybe it's just an American thing. Maybe it's just an American thing. A lot of them be like, "Ooh, if I was Superman, oh yeah, I'm robbing a bank." I'm like,
Yeah,
I even asked my wife that. I asked my wife, "Yo, if you were Wonder Woman, what do you do?" "Oh, I'm robbing a bank." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, yo, what is it with robbing banks?
Money,
that's like,
money,
it's like, yo, but you could like if you were Superman, you could go to the center of the earth and just get the diamonds. You ain't gotta rob nobody.
No.
Just go inside the mines. Hell, man, you can make your own diamonds. Just go in.
Diamonds are not actually rare. They are not. There's plenty
They're
of
not
diamonds.
rare.
They just keep
They're
it
not
artificially.
What? Well, gold,
They're
platinum,
yeah.
I think you want cobalt or something like that. It's one
cobalt, or
of those.
gold.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit you can do. You know what I'm saying?
I can't tell you what I would do if I was.
If I was Superman, I would fly to fucking Pluto and bring every book that has ever been made, and I'd just hang out and read books and watch fucking YouTube and shit, and I would just hang out with no people.
But how would you have internet?
You don't watch YouTube and Pluto.
Internet?
I don't.
We're watching YouTube and Pluto.
Listen, I'm Superman. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we say you're Superman, not Elon Musk. You're Superman, not Elon Musk.
Oh wait, hold on. Who am I? Elon Musk?
No, he's
you're
saying,
Superman.
why would you go to fucking Pluto? You know,
I just want.
He's like, he's got Starlink. He's got Starlink up there.
You know what? If I want to go somewhere secluded, okay, I don't know. I'll go to. I don't know,
literally
they sell Xboxes.
just
I don't
flow in.
know.
You can float in the air, bro.
You can just go to the moon. Why go all the way to Pluto?
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
too
well, there
far.
you go. I'll go somewhere secluded like the moon. There you go.
Yeah,
and-
the moon is better because it has
Beautiful
it has
view.
decent gravity.
And I'll reach.
Your
And you got a
boots are
nice
not
view.
underwear and shit.
Nice
Yeah.
view.
Yeah, great view of the Earth, right?
And
you can see how flat it
Elon,
is.
and
But
Elon.
why?
gets
Yo,
going
but why
up.
you want to fly all the way to Pluto though? That's
That's what we just said.
I
You
just
can go
wanna
to
That's
the
just
moon.
gonna take you like
bothered.
20 years to get there.
Not Superman. 20 years. I thought he was
Superman's
there
not
in
gonna
the
take
Flash.
that
He
long.
doesn't fly. He
Exactly.
doesn't fly light speed. He flies light speed.
He flies as
Even
fast
if you
as
even if you fly light speed, it's gonna take you like fucking.
he's
No,
almost.
no, he's not that-
He's
it's not
almost
that-
as
it's not that
fast as
far.
the Flash, though.
Pluto's not that far.
It's not that far. It's not that far.
Nah, that's
Pluto.
the last planet. That's
Yeah.
out there.
It's not
That
that
shit's
far.
only out in bumfuck Egypt.
At Superman speeds, you'll get there.
That's near the asteroid fucking belt, bro. That's
That's
far.
just like fucking at the edge of the
Hey, yo,
fucking solar
you
system.
guys are thinking way too deeply about what the fuck I said.
I'm just
Listen,
saying. You said
No, no, no.
internet. I'm like, yo,
No.
how you gonna get internet from Pluto? Yo, but listen, by the time you get 65, listen.
It's 4 hours. It's 4 hours.
There you go. There
Light
you go.
speed.
Thank you,
How
M.
far?
Thank you, M.
Yeah,
I'll
but he
fly
doesn't
there.
have the
I'll
same
be there in
system.
4 hours, and we're done.
Yeah.
And I can read all the fucking books I want.
If you travel at light speed, it's like, dude, we're in the same solar system. How do you think the sun like reaches them? Like, it
Oh,
doesn't take
it's 5 and
electricity.
it's 5.5 hours.
Yeah, there you go.
5.5 hours. Okay.
That's
Seven.
But that's at light
Dude,
speed.
Yeah, that's how
that's a
light speed.
light
So
speed.
you're not getting YouTube, you know, because listen, let's say if Blaze did a podcast, by the time it reaches Pluto, like the planet
will be
probably
dead.
got destroyed.
Blaze is
No,
dead.
the planet got destroyed. Like Earth is not there no more. By the time you got it, Earth is not there no more.
Hey, can I just say, do the light speed?
You'll
travel
fly
after
back
you
to
exit
talk
the
shit, and
atmosphere.
like Earth is like gone. Like what happened to the planet? Like
That's a fact.
we World War III just took everything out. Like we got
It'd be like Starfield, you know.
Yo,
the engines,
yeah.
the engines still.
The real question, Porter Rock, is if you were
What's up?
invisible, what would you do? And a lot of people,
Why do people go to perverted shit when they say
yeah,
that?
but because M, what are you gonna? Oh, like, wow, there's a beautiful girl. You're
Why you
invisible.
gonna follow her? That's weird. I'm sorry, that's
I'm
weird.
saying-
But you're
I'm
telling me the
asking
only thing that makes you
Em,
respect people's privacy
this guy-
is
this
that you
guy's
get
a-
caught? That's
M,
weird.
I'm not saying.
This
I'm
guy's
not
a
saying I would.
perv.
I'm
Let
not
me
saying I
tell
would
you,
do that.
man.
Perv.
Get off.
M,
Get
what are you
off
gonna
the
do? You gonna go
corner.
take pictures? If
Dude,
you're invisible,
dude, if I was in, first of all, I think invisibility is a dumb power.
I'll rob a bank.
It doesn't do nothing.
dumb power?
I think it's a dumb power. I
I'll
have
rob
to
a
be
bank.
naked and exposed to the elements all the time.
I'll rob a bank. That's what I'll do.
yeah, there's gonna be a
That's,
sack of
really,
money.
that's the only thing I can. What the fuck else I'm gonna do?
How are you gonna open the vault? You're not super
I'm gonna
strong.
play a prank? Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Like, I got that.
This is
You know,
useless
this is
power.
stupid
It's a
power.
useless power.
I always
It's a stupid
said
power.
invisibility is a stupid power. Unless you're gonna be an
Super
assassin.
I
Unless you're
agree.
gonna be
Unless
an
you're
I agree.
spy.
I agree.
assassin or spy.
Yeah,
That's really the only thing.
Assassin spy. But then for me, I'm like, every time I step on something soft, you can see the imprint right there. It's a dumb power. Like it's like, it's just.
Let me ask you guys.
To you.
Would you rather be able to see the future or go back in time?
Oh, see the future. The fuck would I go back in time for? That shit was all the way fucked up. Like at least for the future, I can prepare.
No, I'm saying say you want to go back in time in your childhood experience.
Nah,
maybe-
what for? So I can be under my mom's guidance again. She can hit me again. She can whoop my ass again. Like the fuck? I don't want to go back to those.
But
ass
hang
whoopings
on,
I got.
like honestly, it all depends on the rules.
You
right?
get to
Because-
see people that are gone. You know, maybe some people are gone in your life. You know,
mean
No,
like?
no, I'm
well,
glad they
hold
go.
up. Well, let me ask. When you say go back in time, like go back into
Wherever
the
you
body, like go back
Yes.
into the like go back, like relive, pretty much relive any point.
either
in your
relive
past.
or you can witness it. Like you can just like stand like, damn, what the hell was I thinking?
I really don't want to see myself getting my ass whooped by
Yeah,
my
the
dad.
past is dog
Yo,
shit. I want
exactly.
to see
dude.
what
I'm
happens
just like,
after.
whoa.
I want
My past
bro,
is full of demons. I
Another
don't
thing,
wanna go back there.
another thing. I really don't want to look at myself and be like,
bro. Humans
Put
live
that away.
a max
Fuck.
of 100 years.
I'm like, I was really like
Who
this.
cares? I've
Why
already
are
seen
you
everything
like
that
this?
happened before me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to go in the future. I'm going to see what happens
Now-
after me.
Would I
Right.
want to?
I feel you, man.
I would be afraid to relive my life. Like knowing what I know now and just like go back until let's say start at 12 years old. And like one day I wake up and I'm looking around, I'm like, oh shit, it's 1989 again. But now I know everything. It's gonna be hard. Like my mom's telling me, hey, you need to do this. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but Porter Rock, let me tell you something. Hold on.
is that really true? Like
Everybody
is that really true?
everybody
No,
here
no.
could benefit off of having
No,
take-
I
no,
couldn't
Porter
do it.
Rock.
No, I couldn't do it though. I
But
just
you
thought of
take-
something.
No, but hold
Just
on, but
go-
listen real quick. You take the knowledge you have now and bro, you'd be a millionaire.
no.
You'd be like, I know exactly what
but
to do.
here's a problem. Here's a problem. Let's say it's me now, like the way we are now, but I'm in
You
my
have your
12-year-old
knowledge.
body. Yeah, knowledge, everything, experience. I know it all. Pretty much me. But now you put me in a 12-year-old body. I go to school and a 12-year-old girl is trying to kick it to me. But my mind is now. I'll be like,
Oh, now you're pedophile too.
I get, okay.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
M just
Like-
ruined
like-
everything. Come on.
I
Dude,
can't
that
do
wasn't
it.
me.
I can't do it.
That was him this time. What the
I
fuck?
can't do it. So I'm like, I'm an old ass man in a 12-year-old body. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I can't do it. All my friends can be like, yo, you crazy? She's gorgeous. I'm like, she's too
Listen,
old.
man, I got a lot of loss.
I'll
I got a lot of loss in my life.
I'm
bro.
gonna go after the teacher. I'm gonna be kicking it to the teachers. I'm gonna be
Facts.
like this.
Man, she
Yo,
actually
can,
looks
can,
good.
can, I,
God
can I
damn.
just say, essentially, being able to see the future and go back in time with knowledge is the same power. The only thing is that going back in time is just a whole lot of disadvantages.
Yeah.
Because even if you go back and you go to your
Use
dad
your
like, hey,
freedom.
invest in Apple. Like, go take the $1,000 you got today. I know you're gonna gamble. They go put
have
in
to
Apple
wait,
stock.
though.
He's not gonna listen to you. You're fucking 4 years old. It's like you're just gonna be pissed off. You're just gonna be pissed off. You're gonna be like, Jesus Christ, We could be millionaires in 20 years. Like, go put it in Apple stock today.
Yo,
He's not gonna listen to you.
What the fuck is Apple? Like,
You're gonna be like, hey, Dad, Tesla, 2011. Put it in Tesla stock. Put the $15,000
That's
you're
what I'm
about to go
saying.
blow.
But that's what the fuck I'm saying.
But you don't
know
have that capital. It's not yours.
You're
You
12
have
years
the
old.
knowledge, but you can't do anything with it.
You're 12 years old. You ain't getting no
Yeah,
loan.
you got nothing. And your parents are gonna fucking listen
Oh
to you
my God.
and be like, oh yeah, this Tesla is gonna be the next big thing.
No,
You
but
got
why
all
is he
this
saying
knowledge.
12 years old? I wouldn't go to 12 years old. I would go to 18 and say, hey, look,
All right,
you guys want to fucking make money or what?
Why would you go to 12 years old?
I'd go to 18, bro.
Okay, so you go to 18, yeah, and you realize that you've got $500 in your bank account. You put in Tesla stock, you get maybe 5,000 out of it. It still isn't what you thought it was. Or you look in the future, all you have to do next week's lottery. Boom, done.
I'll do that. Yeah, I think
That's
Easy.
a good point, too. That's a good point,
No,
too.
the
It's
lottery
so much
is the
easier.
clear answer.
It's
That's
the
the
exact
clear
same
answer.
thing with less steps. That's what I mean. Like going back in time is the same power as looking into the future.
And now you're getting
with
grounded.
disadvantages.
You're getting grounded. Your parents are like,
Yeah.
you're good for nothing. What are you
yo,
gonna do with your life?
Exactly. That like, hey, go to university. You're like, that shit didn't work out the first time. I don't want to.
bro. Are you arguing?
Oh,
Are you
man.
arguing for looking into the future?
Oh shit! I would have to do boot camp all over again. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't do this.
Bro,
Yo,
I can't
I'm
do it.
with
I don't
you.
think I
I'm
can
with
do it.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta
I
go
can't
into the
do this shit
future.
again.
We know
I
what the
can't.
fucking past looks like.
I
We
would-
don't know what the
Exactly.
future
That's why I
looks
said
like.
it was shit.
Bro,
Like,
bro, listen.
look into the
I wouldn't
future.
even
It's
listen.
the exact same thing with less steps.
Yo,
Here's what
the-
you do. Number one, find the next week's lottery number. Number two, find the
Exactly.
next Tesla Apple stock.
Exactly.
Put that lottery in that stock.
you.
Done.
Yeah.
Finished.
Hold on,
Easy.
hold
You
on.
do it from today.
Hold on. But I got a lot of loss in my life, bro. I would love to see. Listen, I know it might sound corny, but like I lost a lot of people in the last fucking 6 years, bro. And just to you know what I mean, kick it, like, you know what I mean. I don't know, bro. Whatever. Listen, money. I get money is the main drive, and people would make moves,
Blaze?
obviously.
Yo, but Blaze, here's my problem. Here's my problem with what you just said, yeah? You're going to go and try to tell them how they died or how they lost or how they...
I'm not gonna tell them that. I'm not gonna say, hey, you're gonna die at 34. I'm not telling them
No.
that.
You're going to try to prevent
Blaze,
it. Because if
what-
you have the person you love next to you and you're like, yeah, tomorrow is the day you go, you're not going to sit there and be like, yeah, good luck on your way home. Watch out for traffic.
Blaze, what M is telling you is that basically
Yo, that's fucked up. Yo, you would be cruel not to do that.
Yeah,
Like, you know the
exactly.
person gonna die in a car accident.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, I'm or like God forbid, you know, I'm not trying to make light of Blaze situation, but imagine like, you know, somebody and you know they died at a, you know, because of a robbery at a gas station,
Something.
and you're talking to them like, yo, I'm gonna get something from the store. You want something? Nah, I'm good because you're not gonna bring it back anyway.
That's fucked.
like,
That's fucked. That's really fucked.
yo,
because you're not gonna come anyway. It's like, nah, because I'm not gonna get it anyway. Even
Listen,
if
man, I just want to dap up my cousin again. I just want to say what's up to a
You're gonna
couple
tell that
people,
dude.
man. That's
You're gonna
all.
tell that dude what you're gonna do is, nah, bro. What I want is Domino's. Come with me. We're gonna go to Domino's.
Right.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
change
We
the
are going to
path.
change things.
It's like,
And then
yeah.
you know what? As soon as you change things, you can help
and
the
that's
people
it.
after him.
And-
Like, let's go and let's say that you went and you helped the very first person that you lost, yeah? Unfortunately, since you saved them, they will change things, and now you don't know what's going to happen to the next people because now that person would have been a part of their lives.
And respectively, brother, I don't give a fuck about the next person. I care about the people I care about. I
No,
don't care
I'm
what
saying you
happens
can
to
only
the
help one
if
because
that's the
everything
case,
after that is changed.
okay.
So now you have to pick which one you save. That's a terrible choice.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
is.
terrible choice.
I wouldn't want to be put in that position. If it's one,
Exactly.
yes. Matt, what were you gonna say, Matt?
Emma's stupid. Hey, yo, you want something from the store? I do,
Nah.
but you know, I'm not
You
gonna
ain't
get
bringing
it. So it's good knowing you.
You ain't bringing it back.
That's fucked up, man. That's a fucked
Hey,
up
hey,
plan.
Blaze,
That
did you
is-
watch the What If episode?
you know,
on,
they should make a movie. They should make a movie like that.
No, they did it.
guy
They
goes-
did it. What
a
If?
guy
Did you
goes-
guys watch What If?
No.
Because it was like, yeah, with Marvel. On
No,
Disney.
what I mean is they should make a movie like you're able to go back in time,
Yeah.
so you can spend loved ones, but you
Yeah.
don't change it because you know it's against the rules.
Right.
So like, you know, you're talking to your girl, be like, oh yeah, I'm about to climb the mountain. Oh, okay.
Really?
care.
That mountain? That's a good idea? Yeah. Or you make it back home, right?
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't say
make it
that.
back. Nothing bad will happen.
Nah.
Nothing bad will happen,
Hey,
huh?
I'll make sure I'll bring you a gift back. Oh, I'm sure I'll get it.
You know what she'll say? You'll
That'll
be
be a
like,
fucked up movie. You don't change no outcomes. You just let people die.
Yo,
you don't do
she'll
anything.
She'll be something like, "Oh, I'm gonna climb with free hand," and you'll be like, "You sure you don't need the safety rope?" She'll be like, "Yeah, I'm sure." You're like, "You really sure though?" Like, "Yeah, I'm sure." All right, we'll see.
Yeah, if you like it, I love it.
You're just like, it's your funeral.
Yo, I know there's people y'all know that you'd want to go
that
back.
That movie will be so fucked up, bro.
They're saying
Like,
we're
you have the
describing the
ability-
movie Frequency. I've never
Yeah.
seen the movie Frequency, but that's what they're saying we're
Well,
describing.
yeah, but they actually did change stuff. But that was a good movie. But man, that would be a movie where you could go back in time, but you don't actually change it. You just let it happen. You just want to spend time before they die, and then they tell you, "Oh yeah, anyway, I'm going to the zoo tomorrow." You know,
Damn, that's
enjoy
tough.
enjoy the tigers.
Damn.
You know, that would be such a fucked up movie. Like, wow, you could have warned them, bro. That motherfucker got mauled by tigers. Like, oh shit, like that's fucked up.
Yeah, playing the lottery, I think that's the move. Look, hey,
Yeah.
you know, write down the numbers, come back, and just, you know what I mean, and just fucking be off. Just be off, bro. Damn, man.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, man. Going back in time is never a good idea. I'm sorry. Like,
I agree.
It's never a good idea.
I just want to see what I want to see what the mob was doing.
Bro, everything.
You know what I mean? Like, I just
everything
wanna
that you
see
do
certain
is
shit.
gonna
I just wanna
fuck everything up.
Yeah.
I want to
Like,
see certain people
be
again,
able,
bro.
What you say, yeah? Be able to like project yourself back. You're not going back in time, but you can project yourself
But you
back
can watch.
into
You can
moments
watch.
where you can watch. That's cool.
That's
Cool. That's decent. But
But
then there's a
affecting
danger that you get addicted to whatever it is you're watching. Like, remember your first love story when it was healing for the first 3 months, and then 2 years later she broke your heart? If you can go back anytime and just watch those first 3 months, dude, I think you're gonna be stuck there. You're literally gonna decay because you're just gonna repeat your memories over and over again, and that's not gonna be any fun, you know. Like, but if you become like, if you're smart, yeah, you become a detective, right? And then you use that power to solve crime. You find out everyone who went to Epstein's Island. You go and you find out where all the tapes were. What was his passcode to like the digital online library that he had? Because you know all of these perverts, they will have it backed up somewhere. Now you can find out those codes. Now you're making money, and you're also doing the world a good thing. You know, now you can go and you can catch them all.
Hey, I got a super chat.
Which one?
Let's see. Oh, Cult Classic K. She just donated $10.
I appreciate that, Cage. Damn, no message, just $10. Okay,
Yeah, I think
appreciate it.
yeah. And then Donnell Brown, you know, saying, "Hey, Mets is gonna whoop your asses. They're gonna whoop the Dodgers' asses."
Is he a Dodgers
I
fan?
know. Yeah, I think he's a Dodgers fan. Blaze, the dude that said Killzone was coming back is Detective Seeds. He said was asked to delete the tweet about Nix's remaking it.
Really?
Oh shit!
Don't go.
It
that
might be
way,
true.
man. Don't go that way.
Oh, uh-oh.
I don't like
I-
speculation. I don't like people that I see. I don't know Detective Seeds. I got nothing against him. I don't know if he has inside or not because I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know him.
I'm
at
gonna say
all.
this: they need to not just remake it, but like reboot too. Remake and reboot. Remake and reboot.
Remake is what? Resolution bump 60 FPS and reboot.
No,
is,
that's
that's
remaster.
remaster.
That's remaster.
that's remaster.
Remake,
Right? Remaster.
remake is building it from the ground up with the newest
The new
engine,
yeah.
but you're still kind of faithful to the old thing.
Kind of
I
stick
think
to
they
the
need to.
origin,
I kind of think like a remake, but really a reboot.
A reboot.
full out
Exactly.
new
Reboot
reboot,
is
just
what encompasses
a
everything.
new
Start
reboot.
from the scratch, new
Start from scratch.
storyline, new direction, new art direction, even if necessary. Just everything from the ground up again. You just keep the name and kind of like the story beats. You know.
I know
wanna
people that
also-
were. Go ahead, Mitch.
I'm sorry, but I just want to also add this. Herman Hulse obviously is pushing everything that he's ever made at Guerrilla, and Killzone is one of those things. So I wouldn't be surprised if Killzone, makes one of these returns, and I wouldn't be upset about it either because Killzone is awesome.
Bro, could you imagine Decima Engine, bro?
Yo, the
Decima
Engine is
Engine
amazing.
Killzone would be
That's amazing.
Ridiculous, bro.
Come on.
I mean, to be
on,
fair,
bro.
it was born from the Killzone
Yeah,
engine.
it was
so-
born.
Shadowfall, right?
Yeah. It was from the Shadowfall engine.
If you see Shadowfall's lighting with the sun's hidden in, it's got that blue.
Yeah,
hints to
Shadowfall
it.
is
I can't
Decima
explain
engine.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
game sucks though.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
It does.
It
The
sucks.
It's
multiplayer
not a
was
great
decent,
game,
though.
but it,
Multiplayer was decent. I'm telling you, multiplayer was decent, Puerto Rock. I'm telling you. Well, why'd they shut it down? Because it was.
Hey, yo,
not that
Blaze,
good.
Blaze. I also know about that multiplayer. It was decent. It was
It was
decent.
decent. I'm telling you.
was.
But see,
It
Puerto Rock always
was.
hits me with the. Well, if it was so good, why is it gone? And it's just like,
So-
okay.
a lot of good things die.
You know-
A lot
you know-
of good
you know
things
what?
die.
You know what? A case study needs to be done on Call of Duty. If that motherfucker don't die,
How? How is it still
I
alive?
don't
It's so
don't
fucking
know,
stupid,
man.
Bro.
That shit is still popping. That annual Call of Duty, I thought Warzone was gonna fuck up the annual rhythm, right? I'm thinking, oh shit, everybody's just gonna stick to nope. That annual Call of Duty still fucking hits, bro.
Yo, real quick, I just want to answer the question. It's because you guys buy it every year. Blaze is asking.
don't.
Why is Blaze
I don't
does?
buy COD every
Blaze
year.
But
does.
here's the thing. But here's the thing.
Plays Call of Duty every year. He's
But
over
here's the
here
thing.
wondering
But
why it's
here's
still
the thing.
alive. You
Why
pay
do
for the
people?
you pay the money every year, Blaze.
That's
But
a
here's
lie.
the thing. Why do people buy it
Lie.
every year? That's the thing. What
tell me.
what makes
You tell
people
me.
buy?
I'm not-
I don't buy
I'm
it
not,
every year.
I'm not the one giving the money.
Man, the last Call of Duty I
neither.
bought, was 2019. Before you say I buy every the last
mine was
Call of Duty.
2018. Blast 4 was the last one I bought. Blast
Okay,
4,
and
which was
somebody gifted me
2018.
Black Ops 3. Delta, he's in the chat somewhere. So I haven't
Blaze,
bought Call of
I've-
Duty in
Blaze,
5
I've
years.
seen you playing Call of Duty in the last couple years. I have.
Okay, that
Yeah, but that's not
Warzone's
necessarily
free.
buying
Man,
it.
yeah, Warzone's free. So just because I'm playing it doesn't mean I bought it.
All right.
Warzone's free.
Yo, I
it
thought
not?
Warzone was. I thought Warzone was gonna. Yeah, I thought Warzone was gonna disrupt it. It didn't. That
Bro, it's
annual
the
Call of
one
Duty-
game that Puerto Rock. It's the one game that just
That's-
will not crumble.
It just no.
I have a
I don't
question.
get it. Go ahead, man.
I have a question. What do you guys think about Metaphors ReFantazio's visuals? Because I think it's one of the ugliest games ever released.
In terms of like where we are right now in 2024, it's mediocre. Yeah,
You think it's mediocre?
2024. Yeah,
I think it looks ugly as hell. It makes Rise of the Ronin look good.
Yeah,
Like
I agree with that as
that's-
well. Yeah,
that. I
You
don't
think Rise of
understand
Ronin
how-
looks that bad, Em? Come on.
I don't
Of
think
course,
any
of course.
as much as the game succeeds, ain't nobody buying the game for the graphics.
Do you know what I hate? How did it get a 94? I don't think that's a fair score. I don't think you can put out something that looks that bad and give it a 94.
I'm gonna be honest with you, M. Again, I just think maybe you and I just think differently about games. Graphics to me is the last thing on my mind when it comes to games.
Mm.
Now, mind you, I haven't played this game, so I don't know how good it is. So
Yeah.
I'll reserve judgment on that. But
Have you
like,
played Persona?
yes,
Do you like Persona?
love it. Yeah,
You like it? You
love
like
it.
this?
Love it.
You like this? Then there's no. It's pretty much a 1-to-1.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm,
it's
I'm,
different.
I'm,
in certain
This is the
ways.
Persona clone.
This is
okay.
this
I
is the
see.
game,
yeah.
this is the game from
Persona.
Atlas that made
It's,
Persona.
it's similar to Persona. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think Persona is.
I think Persona's graphics are mediocre, but the art style makes it very good. But again,
Can I
like,
say the Persona is a PS3 game, so for me it's like it's not really an issue. This is a PS4 game,
right?
so it should, it should
this might
deliver more.
sound edgy, but I think Persona is the 3-letter word, and I stand on that.
Yeah, Blaze doesn't like
What's the
Persona,
three-letter
and
word?
honestly, Blaze doesn't like Persona.
Yay.
But as a Persona
Yeah.
fan, I will say this: I understand fully where you're coming from, M, and your criticism.
Yeah,
Basically, you're saying like that the graphics are like not
Dog
next
shit.
gen at all.
no, that garbage. Even
Exactly.
for PS3 games.
And my rebuttal to that is you're entitled to think that, and you're.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say that you're wrong. Maybe the
Mhm.
graphics are absolute dog shit.
Mhm.
But graphics don't make the game, and a lot of people are gonna love this game regardless of the shitty graphics.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't love the game. I'm saying that as an industry, we can't just gauge things on such wildly different scales, right? Like it's like for every game, the rating system just changes completely. In
It
some
does.
games,
I'll give you
graphics
that.
are super important. In other games, it's gameplay, everything, right? Like for example, take a game like Vampire Survivors, right? Like that game doesn't look good, but it's also like
No.
an indie game, so it's like that's fine.
I think
Like,
this is one of the greatest
that's its
games
own
I've
thing.
ever played, though.
Yeah, like it doesn't look good, but it is its own thing, right? But Atlas is a company that is like backed by Sega, and they've been here for a long, long time. They're not supposed to be putting out something that hasn't evolved after like 15 years since like what Persona 5 or whatever, right? Like for me, I'm like, where's the progress? Where's the thing? And it's like for this game, that doesn't matter whatsoever. But then take a look at Ghost of Yotei. It's literally getting pushback because it looks, people are saying it looks just like one of the best games ever released. So it should get points taken off for that. And it's like
Visually,
I
right?
see,
Yeah, exactly,
I see
visually,
where you're
yeah.
going here, Em, and here's my rebuttal here. The thing is, and I hear what you're saying, and you're right, because it is unfair. But the thing is that people expect out of Sucker Punch cutting edge graphics. That's what they expect out of Sucker Punch because that's what they've always delivered. Sucker Punch's
Right.
games have always looked really great. In fact, like a game like Second Son, First Light, they still look great to this day.
Yeah.
So when you see a Ghost of Yotei and it doesn't look light years ahead of a Tsushima, that's when you say, damn, like what's going on over there? But you're never going to say the same thing for a game like Metaphor because it's not like we were all looking at Persona 5 like, oh, this is the pinnacle of graphics. You know what I mean?
But it was competitive in the PS3 generation, and this one isn't competitive even in the PS4 generation. Do you know what I mean? Like the scale hasn't stayed the same; it slid backwards. You know what those things they say when it's like if you're not improving, you're going backwards. Like there's no such thing as a standstill. That's exactly what they did. They stood still, but it's like you went backwards. You went backwards.
I feel like that's how like games like Fallout they look. They have they look the same. They just even Call of Duty to a point like looks.
I mean, take a look at Fallout 4. Fallout 4 looks better than Fallout 3.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
I'm not
for
a
sure.
Bethesda fan at all, but it does look better than Fallout 3, right? Even graphically, Starfield still looks better than Fallout 4, except for the
Absolutely
fact
does.
that they use procedural generation, right? But still, it's like it does look better. So it's like even Bethesda is moving forward, right? They might not be keeping up with everybody else, but they are still moving forward. This game is literally like, yeah, I could have been released on the PS3. Like they could release this game on the PS3, no problem. Minus the fact that the PS3, is a whole thing that you develop for, blah blah blah. But yeah, aside from that, I'm just like, there's
I
no
don't know,
reason
Em,
why
I
this
just
game
feel like
couldn't
it
release on the
fits
Xbox
that.
360.
I get no, you're not wrong at all. I just feel like it fits that type of a game. It's like that's graphics are not the strong point. It's the animations and it's the character building. That's what's make. I don't know. I'm not a fan of these games, but I'm just saying it. When I look at that game, I look at character building. It's like isn't it like a high school simulator, Mids? I don't want to talk out of line
It's
here.
not-
but
it's
like,
not-
a lot of it
in high
takes place
school.
in high school. Not this
Yeah.
new game, not this new game, but they're
The
usually
Persona
games
ones.
too, yes.
Persona
Yeah,
one,
Persona
yeah.
ones.
Not this
Yeah.
new game. Not this new game.
I feel like a lot of people like Persona because they couldn't pull any bitches in high school, and they're over here
Oh,
fucking
shit.
pulling bitches on Persona, bro. That's what I feel.
You say that because you don't understand Persona, my friend.
Oh shit! Oh
First
shit!
of all, hey, listen, Blaze,
Game-
I'm a Persona 5 fan.
The game got
Are
the
you?
peak.
Thank you. Thank you,
Oh,
Em.
damn, I thought I had some. I thought I had some backup.
Please
All
I'm just
right,
saying.
all right.
No.
Yo, listen, I played and
played
beat
them
Persona
Persona
5. I played and
I
beat
played them.
Persona
You did?
5.
Yo, Sparrow,
Yeah.
that is so surprising. See, I never know what you're gonna like. Gran
No,
Turismo's trash,
Persona 5
no.
is an all-time great game, brother.
Yeah, but
No,
that's
Meds
the
is right.
Listen,
Meds is
that's
right.
that's the first time I played a Persona game, and that's the last time. Once I saw the penis demon, I'm like, oh no.
What?
Man, I'm gonna finish.
What?
I'm gonna finish this game.
That's
You know what
one
I'm talking
enemy.
about. You
That's
know,
one
see,
enemy.
Mads know what I'm talking about.
Come
I'm like, yo, they got
I'm
the
gonna refresh my
penis
memory
demon.
here.
I'm like, wait a minute, this game is wilding out, bro. You got high school students fighting the penis demon. I'm like, yo, they inch it too much. I'm like, after I beat the game,
Oh
like,
yeah, that guy.
No, yeah, he's
Oh, no, you're right.
he's not lying. There's definitely
Yeah,
an
he's not
enemy
lying,
in the
though.
game that looks
that's
like
the
a
penis
thing.
demon. The
Yeah.
penis demon is there. That's not a lie. I'm like, whoa, this game is wild.
Yeah.
I
But
beat it.
that doesn't automatically make the game bad, Quarter
I'm
Rock.
done,
Come on.
bro. I'm like, that's too close for my comfort. That's too close for my
I will
comfort.
say this. Persona 5
That
will
shit,
be the last.
that shit, they got a whole ass penis demon in that game.
That's
I'm like, yo, this
crazy.
game is wild, bro.
But-
That shit is wild.
Persona 5 will be the last Atlas game that I play. I just can't, like with
Why?
this
If you
company-
enjoyed it so much, Em, it don't make sense to me. How?
No,
How
no.
can
Let
you
me
enjoy
put it
something?
this way. Let me put it this way. I can't condone a company that doesn't push things forward. Right? Our industry needs to constantly move forward. They're gonna move forward, and also, I will say this. Metaphor is different from Persona 5, right? I played the demo. It is different, but it's not different enough that I want to spend an extra 80 hours playing Persona 5.5. Does that make sense? It's a really big expansion pack to an experience I've already had way too much of. Because you know what happened between I enjoyed Persona 5 up to like hour 90. Then I realized the things it was doing, and I'm just like, you're just wasting my time. Like, Beds, what's that metaverse thing that you go in the bus and everything? Like that.
Yo, Blaze.
Isn't it called Mementos?
Blaze, check
Mementos,
your,
there it is.
check your DM on Twitter. I click the link. You're gonna see
Want me-
one of the
you want me to
bosses.
share it?
Persona 5.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can put up in this demon out.
yeah.
Yo,
I don't know. First click the link first, and you
Okay.
decide if you want to share it.
Okay.
Click the link.
Hey, when you
High
spend
school
that much
students
time
fighting
in
that
Mementos, I spent like 40 hours in Mementos or something ridiculous, right? And I'm just like, dude, what am I doing? I was just like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yo, that is a dick.
Yeah.
That is a
These
dick
guys
on
are
a
still stuck on
wheelchair,
the
bro.
dick, M.
Yeah,
Jesus
listen,
Christ.
we're just gonna talk past them. We're just gonna talk past them.
Yo, that's just at that point I was like, man, this game gotta end soon because I don't know how long I'm gonna be playing this. I'm like, bro, the fuck is we doing here? Yo, oh shit.
Oh my
Yo.
god.
I'm telling
Hold
you,
on,
bro.
I showed the wrong screen, bro. That is a complete dick, 100%. It's a green
yeah.
dick.
Yeah.
This shit is wild, bro.
Bro, that's crazy. That is a legit dick. Wow.
On the chariot. On the chariot.
on the chariot, bro. Oh shit. Yo,
I bet you that
penis
dick
deep.
beat your ass, didn't it, Porter?
No. It's circumcised. It's circumcised.
Circumcised dick. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a good Catholic dick. It's a Catholic dick.
Shit. Yo, that motherfucker, bro. I'm like, yo, this game is wild, bro.
That motherfucker had a baptism. He got circumcised.
I'm telling you, they not beating the charges with that one, bro.
Hey, listen, like I said, Persona is just one of them games where I
It's
bought it for the Vita.
Wait, Blaze,
That's
do you play
it.
turn by turn?
Some games, not all. Like
Okay,
an
'cause
XCOM,
I'm
like
gonna
a
say, do you play any turn by turn Japanese games
no, but I was
like
I
Tales
was
of Arise, things like that? I think that's turn by turn. Is it turn by turn? Am I getting that wrong? Oh, Jesus
Tales of
Christ.
Arise.
Sorry,
Shit,
I apologize
Tales
to
of Rise
all
was
the
great.
people.
I beat it. Tales of Rise was great,
I'll
but is it
forget.
turn based? I don't think it's turn based.
Yeah, forgive me. I don't
remember.
want to say something wrong.
No, it's okay. But look,
And I
all
beat
I'm-
up, but
No, it's
I
not
can't
turn
remember.
based.
Kills is action. They're
It's
saying
not turn based. It's action.
it's action. All I'll say is though, M is
Yo.
more recently.
Mm.
Like if we're talking about Western versus, you know what I mean? Like I've been enjoying way more Japanese games. I used to like close myself off from it, but now it's like I rather, you know, I always take a peek at it first.
Yeah. No, as you should. I mean, to be fair, you know, the Japanese are the ones that kind of propelled console gaming to what it is in the first place, right? Like I think Nintendo has birthed more gamers, you know, than any other company in existence. So it's like we are all kind of brought up thanks to the efforts, you know, so we always have to do. And the thing is, you know, you have things like Elden Ring, you know, which people love and everything like that.
No
And
slander.
it's just like, no, they make great games. But the thing is, Sega and Atlas like to take the piece. Like the fact that you've got Persona 5, which you pay full price for, They got Persona 5 Royal, which you pay full price for. They got Persona 5 Royal Remastered, which you pay full price for. Now you have Metaphor, and it's just like, boy, I'm gonna wait until Metaphor Diamond and Pearl, and then maybe I will pay for it. But I just think that art style cannot be the thing that you hide behind for more than 20 years. Like it's just like you have to move forward. You have to move forward. You have to keep up with the times. And I just think that in an environment where every single other game pretty much gets crap for not moving forward enough or for the graphics. And by the way, mates, I will say this. For me, gameplay, graphics, and story are all a triangle. Like they're all kind of like equal parts of the pie to me. You've got to be able to hit on all of them. And for me, I will never believe again anyone that says that gameplay matters more than graphics, because Concord had amazing gameplay, right? But people didn't fuck with that. So it's like, no, it did, mates. It had amazing gameplay. You're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted again.
Muted.
You're muted.
Muted. You're muted. StreamYard. There you go.
Yeah.
You're still muted.
Now you're still muted. You muted your mic now. You muted your mic.
Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
Sony, shut him down. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Pardon me, everybody. I'm hearing you, and I agree with everything you're saying, except where you're saying that the gameplay for Concord was amazing. It was serviceable. I wouldn't.
It was
serviceable. It was serviceable.
Look.
It was serviceable.
When you got in there, it was at least a 7 out of 10, and people didn't give a fuck because it didn't have people that were naked enough.
All right, but you
said amazing. If Concord had First Descendant style, art style, and basically scantily clad girls, it would still be around today.
Yeah.
So graphics matters.
It would.
So graphics matter.
Gamers like titties. Make more games with titties. Yes.
Graphics matter. So that's what I'm saying, that when people are like, oh, graphics don't matter, I'm like, I'm sorry, but you're a liar.
But see, you made a good point, Em. The whole how games get judged. Like I feel like Returnal is gameplay heavy. Graphically, it looks good.
Decent.
Decent.
Yeah.
It has some cool moments, but it's not like anything you're like, holy shit. Yeah, it's serviceable. You're not like, whoa, graphically. I mean, listen, like a little moving fucking leaf. What I mean? There's some cool moments, but it wasn't like, whoa. But so that's what I'm. That's an excellent point.
People barely played it.
I love Returnal is one of the best games on PS5. Period.
Ever made. One of the best ever made. People will look back at Returnal like a classic. They'll be like, we should get more games like that. But the thing is,
Housemarque is excellent.
But the thing is, again, gameplay wasn't enough. So that's why I'm saying to people, like, this whole thing of like, oh, gameplay is king. I'm sorry, man. I don't believe any of y'all. I don't. Like, for you personally, I trust you because it's your opinion, and of course, it's your gaming. Of course, for you, gameplay is king. But for the general public, gotta call them out. Most people, it's not. People will rather play.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, because the fact of the matter is that people play Fortnite for the gameplay. People play Call of Duty.
No, they don't.
I disagree.
How long have we?
No, I disagree.
Call of Duty has not improved.
Fuck that, man. They play Fortnite. They play
for the skins. They play Fortnite
for 20 years. We've complained that Call of Duty looks the same, doesn't improve
Man.
everything, but it's still the best selling game every year. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
But Call of Duty always looks good. If you put Call of Duty,
looks like shit.
No, it doesn't look like shit, man. I disagree with that.
Then listen. This is exactly why this entire argument is moot, because pardon me. Graphics and the way a game looks is all subjective.
That's true too.
A lot of games that you think look good, I think look like shit.
There's some people that don't like a particular type of feel of gameplay. Like some people
don't like Souls games.
Yeah, I don't like Souls games. I don't like the way it plays. Like for me personally, I don't like Souls games. I don't like the way they play. I don't like the fact that if I miss out on a bus, I've got to run through a whole, vacation home to like get back to it. Where I'm just like, spawn me in front of the door. I don't want to do this again. But again, it's like, that's fine. But
I truly believe, Meds, and I don't care. I'll die on this hill. And people get excited about Fortnite because of the ongoing rotation of fucking collaborations with all these fucking different.
I agree.
It's the skins
with you on that.
Yo, you know what Fortnite is, Meds? It's a basic third-person shooter. Don't get me wrong. They try and they add all
Fortnite is MTV hits. It's channel 188. When you used to cut school and pull up to your friend's house, you turn on channel 188 and you turn on MTV hits, and That's what you do. It's the default thing to do. What's the default thing to do as a gamer these days? When you're young, you turn on Fortnite. See what the fuck is going on in Fortnite. It's a default thing to do. That's
I
it.
agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, look, like I said, what I was saying at M was a great point about the Metacritic. So, you know, games are judged
he's right
heavily.
about that. Pardon me. That was a good point.
Yeah, no, they are, bro. Games are judged heavily, and they'll be ridiculed because they had bad performance, or they had bad controls, or they had bad graphics. But you know what I mean? Then you look at another game that Metacritic is fucked up, bro. It's so, bro, there needs to be like a new guard for Metacritic. Like, I don't know who's running it. Like, there needs to be like, bro, you see some of these reviewers, it's like fucking Walmart, you know, backstage.com left a review, and it's like, bro, how are they getting access to this? Like, this, it's so crucial. When you leave a review that's poor or good, it affects it. Like, it's just, I don't get it. I don't understand why and you know, game of the year, you know, I love Helldivers, but will it be there? Did it get a high enough Metacritic score to be there? Because game of the year,
it has to be nominated, bro. It has to be. Has to be.
Wait, for Game of the Year though?
A nomination? At least a nomination?
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Helldivers? Fuck yeah.
I believe you.
You don't like Helldivers, M?
I haven't played it.
What?
Bro, that shit was a phenomenon.
Wait, you didn't play Helldivers, but you played Concord?
Oh my! Hey, P-Rock, yo, M. Holy shit!
That's actually insane. But
no. Okay. Concord is a traditional multiplayer game. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
I've always said that. It's a traditional multiplayer game. I want more of them. I was going to support it because it's giving me what I want.
Pordock might got you a little. Just
that was crazy, but yeah,
that's crazy, M. That's crazy to me. That's a little crazy.
But you know what? Let's say if you describe Concord as a traditional multiplayer, and look what happened. I'm telling you, traditional multiplayer.
Yo, listen. I tried to support what I wanted.
You did your part. I did my part. You need
2.5
million more of you, and you'll be fine.
Listen, that's what I'm trying to convince the people.
You bought one copy. You need to buy 2.4 million more, and you'll be golden.
I'm trying to convince the people. Go to traditional multiplayer games.
So you're hearing talk that the PC gamers are seeing changes to the PC version, like the background stuff.
Oh yeah,
allegedly Concord might be coming back.
Yeah. It might be a free to play.
I honestly don't think free to play will help.
It's not.
I don't think.
I
think it's one of those Hail Mary.
This game is cooked.
It's a Hail Mary pass.
You know what I think will save Concord? Make it a single player game. I think that there is enough in the Concord universe, the story and everything that they try to do.
But they'll never do it because that's going to take way more money and way more. They already put too much time and money into it. And
listen,
for me,
either let it die or make it single player. But either way, I don't think that free to play is going to actually.
I agree.
It's a Hail Mary. It's a Hail Mary play.
Bro, you know when someone cancels you, when the internet says you're done, you could have all the facts, you could be correct.
Yeah.
But if the internet deems you done, it's hard to get out of that.
Especially if they're going to keep the same art style, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't see them going ahead and like changing the skins to be more scantily clad or anything like that. It doesn't seem to be something that they want to do. So they will not, like, let's say the cost of entry was a barrier, but it wasn't the thing that people had an issue with. I truly don't believe that.
No, I don't think so.
I agree.
So it's like removing
if it was good enough,
but keeping everything the
40.
same. Exactly. So I just don't see how free to play would help. I
agree.
Either turn it into a single player game because it is so many things to actually make it compatible as a single player story, or scrap
Let
it.
it die.
Let it go.
Hey, would you say, Puerto Rock, about the school lunch? You said some school lunch bar once about Concord. Like, why the fuck you giving me free lunch, but I'm not going to get it and it's free. I don't know. You said some really, really good.
He said something along the fact of like, if you give it to me for free and I don't want it, why the fuck am I going to pay for it once you say that it's paid? It was something along those lines.
Something like that. But it just he put through the whole like free lunch in there at school and like, oh shit, like Puerto Rock. Puerto Rock just named the whole movie and how it's gonna end and what's gonna happen. I have that still clipped. I think it's Creed 3 or some shit like that.
Oh, that's my script.
That's your script,
Pre-4,
bro.
pre-4.
Pre-4. I'm sorry. What
Pre-4.
I said 3. Listen,
Yeah, 3 is already out. I had a Creed 4.
Yeah, they made
script.
that.
they definitely made that. Yeah, that happened.
They made 3. I had my Creed 4 script ready.
Let's listen. We've been on for 2 hours. I don't want to keep everybody. Puerto Rico, are you sick slightly? You might be. Yeah?
A little bit.
Yeah, I can tell you under the weather a little bit.
Oh, he's under the weather? Oh.
Yeah, a little bit.
Man, that
What
just
the
makes me love P-Rock more for showing up, man.
Yeah, he shows up.
I'm actually recovering. So Tuesday, I was. Oh my god, that's why I didn't have the podcast.
Puerto Rock.
Oh my god, boy.
We spoke about.
I was going through it.
I listen. I don't want to get into a huge deep conversation again, but we spoke about COVID-19 with you and how everybody thought it was fake. Okay, and including myself. I'm like, yo, COVID-19, it's everywhere. I'm getting these these shots, but nobody around me is getting it. I haven't heard anybody had it. And then you told your story, bro.
Yeah.
A week later, you know what God said? Fuck you. Here's COVID-19, bro. I never got it before. Puerto Rock. When I tell you, I couldn't smell for fucking 2 weeks. I couldn't taste shit, bro. That I was like this with the chills. For fucking 4 days in a row, bro. That shit fucked me up, bro. I was like, yo, I wasn't ignorant to COVID-19. It's just like I said, you're hearing all the shit, and it's like I couldn't.
You didn't experience it.
I didn't experience
it. He didn't respect it. He didn't respect it.
Maybe you know what? That's fair.
Yeah, this is for real. This is
like you don't know you didn't. Yeah, if you didn't experience it or experience the drama around it, then you can't. Like the internet, everybody's desensitized to the internet to a certain degree, right?
Yeah.
So it's at the point where, like, if you don't feel the personal impact, then you be like, whatever, it's not that big of a deal until it hits home, and then you realize, oh shit.
Right.
This ain't no joke.
Yeah, but yeah, I just want to say that shit is fucking real. Like really real. I've had many colds, flus, this shit. Bro, it was the 3rd day, Puerto Rock, and I wasn't recovering to the point where like my girl's like, you want me to drive you to the hospital? I'm like, no, fuck, I'm not going to no hospital. And I sat there and just, trucked through. But bro, it was like I wasn't recovering. It was like day 2, day 3. It's like the same. It was crazy. I've never experienced that before. And I got all the shots because of my job said, oh, you don't need the shots. And then they said, you got 30 days to get the shots or we're firing you. I was like, oh. And then I lost my job because I didn't want to take the shots. And then I went to get a new job and they said, you need shots, so we can't hire you. And I said, oh, well, yes, I'm taking all the shots. Thank you. Because, I got to feed my family and there's nothing else I can do. So they put me in a corner. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, all right, whatever. I'm taking them. But, I don't want to get into COVID-19.
I got the shots for COVID. Then I got COVID, and it was super easy. Like it was like nothing. I basically had a few sniffles, easy, peasy.
When you got the shot,
yeah, I got the shot before.
Yeah, but I didn't get that when I got the shot. Yeah. I just felt normal.
But yeah, no. I'm saying that I got COVID. Like the shot did nothing for me. It was okay. The shot had no side effect, so it was fine. Then I got COVID like a few weeks later. Then that was easy. Like I was just like I could do everything. It wasn't an issue, right? I've had like colds that were more severe than that. But then I got the flu after COVID. And that shit fucked my ear up.
What the fuck?
And I couldn't balance. So basically your ears regulate your balance.
Yes.
So it fucked my ear because COVID lowers your immune system. So then I got the cold and then that fucked up my ear. And for 6 weeks, I couldn't stand up straight. Literally every time I would stand up for more than 5 minutes, I would feel like throwing up, and my head was spinning. And
you sure you weren't drunk?
No, dude, I've never been drunk.
Just playing with you guys. I'm just playing with you.
I couldn't drive. I couldn't ride bicycles. I couldn't walk. I was in here for 6 weeks, miserable, thinking that I would never get my balance back. Dude, it was awful. It was awful.
You ride bikes?
Of course, I ride bikes.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hold on.
He rides them $5,000 bikes.
Not motorcycles, bicycles.
He means bicycles. Yes, sir.
Wow, Meds. You finally found someone that rides bikes.
Hey, yo, Em, I'm a bicycle guy myself. Yes,
you be buying them $3,000 bikes too, made out of tinfoil?
I literally fell off my bicycle today. If you look at this right here,
oh my god,
this whole thing right there, that is from my favorite bicycle,
bro.
This one was beautiful. This one was a good day.
Jeez.
Wait, do you get accidents every other month like Meds? Because every time I see Meds, you get.
Listen,
I got into an accident today. Yeah.
I like to fall off about 6 times a year. I think every 2 months is
Ah,
a good.
fuck.
Is a
I
good
do like
cadence.
6 times a month.
Oh man, you're doing too much. You need a better bicycle.
Doing too much.
Nah,
You
it's
need
just
a
my
better
luck.
bicycle.
I'm just unlucky, bro. It happens to me if I ride
What
cars,
bicycle do you
if
have?
I
Carbon
ride
fiber, steel.
bicycles,
What
skateboards.
material do you got?
Huh?
What material is your bicycle?
Carbon fiber, baby. I mean, I got
As you
different.
should.
I mean, I literally have like 7 different bicycles though.
Oh man, you've got more than me. I've got 4. Damn.
The answer is always N+1, baby.
N+1, bro. N+1.
N+1.
The next one I want is a Pinarello Dogma series. Like, I'm just like, I want a Dogma, man. I'm just like, I've got a Pinarello right now. That's my favorite. That's my baby.
Pinarello
But I
is
don't have the
beautiful.
Dogma as well.
Hey,
Like,
I'm gonna tell you right now though, I haven't rode a bike in a long time.
yeah.
And when I rode bikes, we had the little gear like ding dong dong, like you know what I mean.
Mhm,
I went up the hill and I was like,
mhm.
I thought I was having a heart attack. Oh, this shit is fucking hard, bro. I used to go
Yeah.
everywhere on my bike. Like, how can I not make it up this hill? I was determined.
You're
I made
old
it up
and
the
out
hill.
of practice. You're old and
Bro,
out of practice.
I'm
If you
fucking
ride
washed the
bikes
fuck
every
up, bro.
day, you're
Bro,
gonna be
you need
fast as
to-
fuck, bro.
Bro, get the goddamn Beachbody app and work out at home.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
fucking
You know,
washed up, bro. I was
man.
tired, bro.
Get fit, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, bro.
Do
I'm
something.
definitely
When you ride a
Man,
bike every day, you're fast
use it or
as
lose
fuck,
it.
bro.
no
You're
Port
so
Rock.
fast.
Ride a fucking bike and talk to me. Dead ass.
Okay.
Ride a bike, bro. That
It
shit.
depends on
I'm
the
like,
bike. It depends on the bike, man. If you got good gear,
Ride a
what you're doing,
fucking
it's
bike,
easy.
Yeah.
bro. I have
know,
to
I
carry
got the
80
Marines.
pound
I
pack
know,
for
you're in the
15
Marines.
goddamn
Shut up.
miles. Ride a bike. Fuck is we talking about here?
the
Fucking
right-
put an 80
Port
pound
Rock.
pack and
Port Rock.
combat boots and march 15 miles in 100-degree weather.
Port Rock, you're
Fucking
the wrong.
He said ride a
Okay,
bike.
you were
It's
the
what?
wrong-
I'll
you were the
take a
wrong
bike
person
any
to say-
fucking day of the week.
You're
You
the wrong
kidding
person
me?
to say that to. I disrespect.
Yo,
That's the wrong guy to say it to, P-Rock. All right, okay, but maybe
I have
someone
my
else. Go ride a bike.
I have my foot when I take off combat boots. I have my foot like bleeding with all the blisters and shit, bro. Like blood literally
You
all
are
over my
Death
foot.
Stranding.
They got riding a bike, shit.
Hey, like I said, this is an old ass bike, bro. Like it took the gears are like clicking and shit. This shit was hard. Like it was
Yeah,
whack.
your gear shouldn't grind, man. Just take it to a bike mechanic. He'll get it lubed up for you. It'll be smooth. You'll love it. You'll love it.
Wear this shit and walk 15 miles.
Oh, how
let me
do
see-
you
let me
always
see- let me
have
see your
props?
logo.
How do you always have props
Fire.
in that room? You literally the other day,
I
I'm like,
don't remember
random
the
art,
props.
you just put it up, and now it's like boots. You put it up. Like, how do you just have
Port
props
Rock
for
always got
podcasts?
something alongside him, right? He's always got like
Always
a prop
does
alongside.
something. Like,
Yeah,
Hold on, hold on, I got.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, I got something. Pull up, look.
I'm looking for my
He
boots,
said-
but they're not in
Yo,
here.
Next thing you know, yeah, go ahead, man.
I just want to say somebody in the
He's-
chat said I like cheap fixies. Shout out to Swag Bag. Yeah, I like cheap fixies too.
the hell
Fixie
is
bikes
that?
all day, baby.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Fixes are hard, man. Fixes are hard.
I love them. I just love them. I love them. I love them. I grew up.
I
What
like
does that
my
mean?
gears.
Fixie.
I like-
Fixies
Fixes
are
means you
bikes
gotta stick
that
it to You got to stick a gear.
yeah, you have one gear and like the tire goes along with like your pedaling.
No. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. I flip it around. Because the fixie I have, you can flip it around. So
You
that
can flip
have
it to make it
freewheel
a
on the
single
other
speed,
side.
right?
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
never use a foot brake, bro. That is, I remember once when I was about 12 years old, a person had a fixie, but he didn't tell me it was a fixie. So I thought it was a freewheel, right?
That guy's an asshole.
Dude, I went like I sprinted, and then I thought I would freewheel it. And then what did I do? I went forward, the bicycle stayed in place.
Yeah.
I literally flew like 10 meters and landed on everything at once, dude. It was horrible. Ever since that day, I'm like, hey, does that have a free
That's
help?
why you don't like. That's why you don't like.
Dude, I
fixies,
can't.
man.
No, because you forget. Because the thing is, I pedal backwards on my normal bikes, right? Like I'm just cruising and I just wanted like a little bit of movement. So I go backwards.
I can see that.
You forget. You
I can
forget.
see that. Meds, we got these 2 super chats, and we'll hit them, and then we'll call it a night.
Where they at? Okay, cool. We got Alvin. I'm not gonna say. Oh, never mind. Alvin Gravemind. Okay, with the 5. Appreciate you, brother. Got an edge today. Getting ready for the pro. What does he mean by that? Got an edge today. What are you talking about? Love my
Dual
elite.
Sense Edge.
Deuces Edge.
Oh, dual sense edge. Okay, thank you guys.
Yeah, you
love,
fucking bot.
love my elite, but it might have some competition. The Edge is legit. Don't think it gets talked about enough.
Bro, the Edge
Yeah,
is the best
the Edge is
controller on the market. I don't care. It's not a PlayStation thing. Well, a little bit is, but it really is the best controller. I promise you.
The Edge is pretty great.
Absolutely. So Mackin and Gaming with the 5. Going back in time can never be possible because it would be a paradox. If you kill yourself, then you couldn't be in the future to go back. I mean, yeah,
Don't kill yourself.
it goes way deeper than that.
Yeah,
but
why you gotta
yeah.
kill yourself? What the fuck?
Yeah,
not
that
trying
would
to
be
kill
that
myself.
would, that,
It's just like I hate myself so much in this moment. I'm gonna take myself out. Like he's gonna go to the grocery store and have the accident. He's just gonna be like, no, I'll get it.
Man said if you kill yourself.
is that all we got?
That's all we got, bro. You know, I'm not Porter Rock 77. I'm just Little Blaze 4K out here trying to eat, man. One day I'm gonna get to P Rock's level, baby.
Someday.
Yo, hit the like button.
Please.
Yeah.
That's all I
There we
ask.
go.
That's all we
There we
need.
go. You're
Hit
just
the like button,
5,000
share it up.
subscribers then, man.
Hey, yo, Blaze, I
flying.
heard I died on stream last week. Did I die on stream last week?
Meds, you did this.
Wait, hang on. Let me
You
see.
did this. You
Do it
yawned.
again,
You went and you went
You fell asleep?
and I just fucking died
and hit your
Oh,
mic and
man.
fell.
That's crazy.
shit.
Bro, we were drinking. After Hours is my alternative show, and we just drink, just read questions from
okay.
the community. People send in the Discord, they send shit like
my
that, and we just chill.
goodness.
And yeah, that's why I put it to members only because I thought maybe you fucking died. I'm like, I
No,
can't keep it
please,
public.
please, thank you, and keep it members only, please.
Yes,
thank you, 'cause
yeah, it's
I
members
don't want
only.
anybody seeing me falling asleep live.
Clip that shit.
I was gonna say you have a bit of a blue glow today, so you know you're a pretty good ghost. At least you're not haunting little kids.
You do have a blue glow. What the fuck?
Yeah, you do have a blue, like a blue
There's
shine.
blue clouds around you. So this is.
It's
See,
like-
if I was a ghost, I'll do this. I go on
It's like-
podcasts, talk
It's
shit.
like a Terminator movie with this guy. It's like the blue effect.
Well, I want to apologize to everybody who saw me die last stream. I'm still alive. I'm sorry to all the haters. I'm still alive,
Prove it.
and
Prove it.
I'm bald now. And we all know
Prove it.
that the best villains are all bald. So
Yeah,
expect
this is
my
villain
villain
arc.
arc coming soon.
Yeah, there
So
we go.
yes,
There
God
we
bless
go.
you all. And
Who's gonna
That's
be
a
a
good
James
point.
Bond?
That's a good point.
Who's gonna be a James Bond? You need a Bond.
I
You
don't
can't
know.
be a
It might
villain
be you,
unless
Em.
there's
It might
something
be
for-
you, brother.
Oh,
It
hey,
might be
bro.
you.
Listen, I would love to
He's
start.
got
a
the
movie.
accent. He's got the accent.
Yeah, you have that. You have the like the fancy accent.
Is that so? Is that so?
Yeah,
Hey,
you know.
Hey, M.
Yo.
Listen, man. Hopefully
You-
this sparks more. Time you come around more. Cool. I think. Listen.
Is this the same
you know,
time every time?
every
Every time.
time?
All
I
right.
think M. This is the thing about M. I'm gonna give him a little bit of flowers here. I think M is extremely knowledgeable. He's well spoken.
Absolutely.
He knows his shit. Just because you don't agree with his takes doesn't make him a bad person. And I think M adds a lot to a show. In my opinion. So thank you for coming, M. I mean that. I don't just say that, M. I don't give a fuck, bro. If I didn't like you, trust me, you wouldn't be here.
I appreciate that,
Thank,
my
thank
friend.
you for coming. I second that.
Yo, hey, listen, Persona 5 and bicycles. We're good. Like, we're good, mates. Like,
This
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
guy. This
Yeah,
fucking
man. See, you gotta
guy.
stop. Listen, man. You
This
gotta
fucking
stop
guy.
attacking my pony friends because then you end up being. and Look at you and J Dub are talking for 20 minutes. I'm trying to leave and go to sleep. You guys are buddy after. Like, listen, you need to you can't judge. You know what I mean?
Wait, mates. What brand is your bicycle? Which brand you got? The carbon fiber one.
The carbon fiber one is is an all city.
All City.
You know-
I
you
don't
know All
even
City?
This one. No.
Oh, look up all city. They make steel bikes because I actually don't fuck
Okay.
with carbon fiber too much, but I got
Yeah.
carbon fiber a lot of it on it. I got
Mhm.
a carbon fiber fork. I got a
Fork,
carbon
of course.
fiber seat post. I got
Yeah, okay.
all carbon fiber.
But the frame is
stem.
steel. The frame is steel.
The frame is steel. The frame is steel.
Oh, that's a good hybrid.
I love
man.
steel, bro. Steel is
Yeah,
real.
that's
Steel
a
is
good
real.
hybrid. My favorite bicycle is it's a Cecil bike. It's made in Melbourne. It's from the 1980s, and it's got it's steel frame. Love that shit.
Bro, steel is the bro. Let's go offline. We can talk steel all day.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's time to dip.
I love steel bicycles, man.
Yo,
Yeah,
hey,
man, that's cool.
I'm out.
listen. Yeah, P Rock. No. Listen, Again, P-Rock, thank
Yo,
you for
P-Rock,
coming.
plug
Really.
yourself,
I really
plug
do.
Yeah,
yourself.
y'all two
Yeah.
need to get a hotel and shit.
Tell
Yeah,
the
definitely.
listeners where they can
The
find
fuck?
you, P-Rock.
Bike love and shit. I don't know. I'm out.
No, plug your shit, P-Rock, please.
Yeah, plug your shit.
Hey man, what's up, man? You only for these YouTube streets, Porter Rock Series 7. Come through. We got Extreme on the channel also every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, 60 frames, no lag. You know, we got Craig Harris who swears the PS5 is more powerful than the 4090. You know, he be swearing that. We try to jump him off the, try to take him off the ledge, but nope, he doubled down on that. So hey, there's a disclaimer. He does not represent his words is all his, it is what it is. But anyway, come through, enjoy the show, and that's what it is.
It's a good
Thank you
show.
for
It's
the
a good
invite.
watch. It's a good watch. And Porter Rock, thank you for coming.
It
It's
is a
been
good
long
watch.
overdue. Like I said, guys, listen, share it out, hit the like button. Have a great week and be safe. Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.